Yeah, Big Game James. Everything else remained the same. Skywalker on the ones and twos, and yours truly, Law Nation. Yes, indeed. The late night hype.
What's going on, Big Law? We see it right now. You see Charles, Big Boy, Barkley. They're talking on TNT. My Mavericks took another L, which I do hate. This is probably going to be our first round matchup. As I said before, I'm just happy to really get in the dance. I'm not one of them people that's going to be over, oh, yeah, we get in, we're going to do this. I'm a realist. We got two really good players in KP and Luka, but we need a third person. We need a player on the inside. And as you saw, we can bang with the Clippers, but you got a Paul George, you got a Kawhi Leonard, you got other players that are in the game that are just more bigger than us, physical us, and you got a Doc Rivers who's I really like him as a coach. And I think we can play with them, you understand, into a fourth quarter, but eventually your deficiencies of rebounding, no inside play, and only really two scores, if they don't do everything, those things get exploited later on, and that happened in the Clippers game. And I think it will happen in the first round series, but I am excited that we did at least make the playoffs.
So making the playoffs, how much will this be like just for an experience grab for your boy Luka? Because your experience is everything. So at least he's getting some experience, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can never take a place of experience. I mean, when we've seen players in the past, Jordans, Isaiah Thomas's when they were going against the Celtics, Jordan when he was going against the Pistons, you know what I'm saying? Each year they got more experience, so they understood what they need to do once you get to the playoffs, because the playoffs is a whole different monster. You know why? Because you're playing this team 3, 4, 5 times. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a team that you're playing one time and then you go play another team. So you really have to understand what's going on, and what you understand it's going to be a different game. It's more physicality. Defense gets tighter. Things get tougher. So definitely you want this, because next year when you're going into a draft or even possibly free agency, you can understand what you can look at as far as what you need to add to your team and then prepare for next year. So as I said before, I'm excited that the Mavericks were able to get into the playoffs. I don't have any crazy expectations, but experience you can never take away from it. It just adds to as you go into the next year.
No doubt, man. The late night hype, man. You guys see what we doing. And speaking of experience, this right here is what we trying to do, man. Get this information out to everybody. Just formulate, this type of content so that you guys can grab hold to me, Big Game James, and Skywalker. This thing is finna be next level. Big Game James, can you tell people, man, that we finna put the link in the description box so those who can't access it can see it,
Hey, jump in this link, have a good time, and we're going to kick it. They about to start. I think the biggest thing as we get ready to start this matchup today, the biggest thing to me, Big Law, is injuries in this game and people that are sitting out. When we look at this game right now, especially with the Lakers, this is your squad. My team played ahead of time. I don't like the Lakers, but this is going to be a good game because I want to see what y'all do.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing, in my opinion, right now, like I said, is injuries. You got Dwight Howard sitting out. You got
let's
LeBron
get this thing
James
started, man. Let's get this thing started.
LeBron, Rondo, all of them. See, look at the lineup.
Let's do it, baby.
Cook, Davis, Green, Kuzma. We'll see.
Are you ready
for an unforgettable experience. Get ready.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They didn't already tip off.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, baby. Lakers, Rockets. We in this thing. All right, y'all. All right. Welcome to the second NBA live stream of the late night hype. Lakers versus Rockets. As Big Game James has stated to you guys, there are a multitude of injuries, but it's all good. We still going to give it to you. Take it away.
Yes, indeed, James.
You just seen the turnover right there, kickball. We just seen the first quarter lineups. We're getting Caldwell Pope kicking into Anthony Davis. He's the man. Hey, y'all, that was a huge addition. If you didn't have Anthony Davis, I don't feel like y'all first round seeds right now.
Oh, no, of course not.
Wait.
It's the best 1-2. It's the best 1-2 punch in the league.
You know what I'm saying? That's what LeBron needed. LeBron cried about it, and he got it. So you got
cried
Anthony
about
Davis.
it.
I don't think.
Don't come on here talking about
about
it. Cried about it.
Yeah, you
cried about it.
Go.
How did he cry about it?
He cried about it.
Oh, fast break. There go eight.
Oh, good knockdown right there. Yeah, he cried about it.
How he cried about it?
Where?
I'm waiting for you to tell me what he cried about.
He said, I need help. I can't do this by myself. Well, I ain't going to win no championship unless you ask.
He literally came to LA and said, hey, it's going to take time. That's not crying. He knows we're not going to win with those babies.
5 years old. He ain't taking no time, dog. You need to get people and you need to get
my
people.
guy, it took the year. So you get me started. Now it's my squad. The Mavs, I'll let you have that bull crap with the bum ass Mavs.
That's
but you
right
come up
there.
in here with the Lakers
Down low.
knocking it down with KCP. Let's go.
You see it.
He was crying. Wham. I'm a little baby.
All right.
Wham.
He gonna cry and whoop that ass if we see y'all in them playoffs too.
Yeah.
That's cool. Which, like I said, you had to get people. It's the Lakers.
Harden,
We got
ISO,
one
AD. Harden
Come on, spray
pulls
him.
back.
Black.
Oh, Harden, he shoots just like
Hey,
me.
Harden,
Yes.
Harden's about to have 50 today.
AD down low on Harden. It's easy to.
That's easy too.
Easy to.
But you know, hey, they play that small ball.
Travel around the world with the
Whoa.
two. Number 16. Good
But
quick
see,
out.
This is what remember, Houston plays small ball. They got Dan Antonio. That's what he likes to do. I don't think this type of style lasts in the playoffs. It can't because you're playing a team 6 or 7 games. That won't last. But right now, it's very effective.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
ISO.
It's like,
it's easy to.
It's like AAU
Foul.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But see, if you got a good coach and you really can exploit this, like I said, it's good if you're playing in a season. You can get a big high, a lot of wins with this type of ball. But when you go into the playoffs, this type of style won't work. And if you're playing 3 rounds, that's not going to work.
It's small ball
No
versus
doubt.
bully ball right now.
No doubt. Bully ball versus small ball. I love it. All right. So hey, Scott,
What's up?
AD's free throw shooting, what do you rate him as?
Oh, he's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
He's an excellent free throw shooter. I'm sorry, guys. Anytime that the Lakers have a technical foul or what have you, they send AD to the line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Good release right here.
Well,
He
the
drains
good thing
too.
about, see, people don't understand, like he says it all the time. You know, he was a guard coming up. He was a point guard. He just happened to get very tall. So he's always had those type of skills. Good pass underneath.
Yeah,
You
them feet.
choke it on that. Hard to say, get your ass on over there. Messing up.
Yes, indeed.
Speaking of which, Anthony Davis is
Yeah,
85.
PJ Tucker,
He's
give
85%
that
free
all
throw
day to
shooter.
him. Yeah.
Mm.
PJ Tucker on AD, I'm giving that all day. Back in
Anybody
hand
on
slowly.
AD at this point, right? I mean, the small ball is not going to work with AD. The problem, the thing I'm worried about in this game is, are they going to double him? Because against OKC, they just trapped and doubled AD and LeBron all game, and nobody stepped up.
Yeah.
As you see the miss right
Big
there.
boy move. They pushing that.
Um,
Do they call travel?
So, do you like the
all
addition
around
of
the
Danny
world.
Green onto the team?
I think he's set up shoot guy, and you know how it
Yeah.
goes. You know, you need a perimeter guy that can shoot on the outside, especially in the playoff, right, Scott?
Well, I don't. Here's my question. I want to ask y'all. Y'all got Frank Vogel as your coach. Is he a championship coach?
You got the championship
Frank
player.
Vogel was very good in Indianapolis, in Indiana. We're gonna find out, but you know how it is with the NBA. Though. Coaching is different in the NBA than it is the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a championship coach once you win a championship.
But I think that talent, you can have talent, but I think it kind of in the NBA, I think it's different because you can have a lot of talent in the NBA and you can get a title and you can have not a great coach.
That's what that's what I'm saying. Like we know in the NBA you don't really need an amazing coach. I mean, it helps. Don't get me wrong, right? It absolutely helps. But I think Frank Vogel's principles, his defense, and even his offensive system, I think can win with the right players.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, he almost beat LeBron in the Heat a few times.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. No doubt.
You've seen Kyle Kuzma with a good pass underneath.
Spin and get around. Oh, that's two right there. That's
Rebound
he
by
had it
Kuzma.
right underneath.
Pushing it up court.
Kuzma
He does not
with the
have
rebound.
numbers, but he's about to take it to the cup. I don't know. This is what he does sometimes, man. He's frustrated.
He over anticipated. Yeah.
Good pass by Harden. 3.
Kuzma is frustrating because Kuzma has the talent,
McNamara.
and he's supposed to be that number 3 guy.
Mm-hmm.
McLemore is actually not a good shooter. He was highly rated when he came out of Kansas. He's been bounced around the league because he's had the hops. But you saw a good pass by Harden. You see how the ball goes through Harden. They have that type of offense like Dallas has. Go to the hole. Everybody sits out on the perimeter because you really don't have a lot of big men, and that's how they kind of live. You don't have Russell Westbrook playing in this game, so Harden's kind of going to be that guy. But if they're on three-pointers, they can shoot you out the gym. If they're off, it could be a blowout on their end because there's some Tommy on defense.
Hey, just want to let you guys. There's some people in the chat here. I'm seeing. They're asking where the game's at. Well, we are not allowed to show the game. YouTube would have been cut off in 30 seconds.
2.5 seconds.
Right.
Not even 30. 2.5.
That's why we're giving you guys the play-by-play with the score and what have you, and some other cool things. But yeah, we are not allowed to show the game. That's just the way it is. But here we are at the start of the game. Anthony Davis has 4 points. Kyle Kuzma with 2. KCP with 2. And Ben McLemore with the 5 points for the Rockets and James Harden. So it's been a Ben McLemore and James Harden show. And like you said, Ben coming out, he was an interesting guy. He turned into a shooter pretty much. But it's funny because on 2K, I used to always get him as like a ninth dude on my team. But
right. Yeah, like I said, they really hyped up McLemore when he came out, but he never really honed that jump shot. But like you said, he's been kind of working on it. So now I think it's not one of them things consistent, but he can hit it there. But McLemore is not a guy that's going to be like, ooh. Team. And he's athletic. He's about 6'6" too, so he's got good size. They got damn PJ Tucker at center. Wow.
That's small body work, man. You know, that's sometimes can work.
Well, that y'all remember back then when they had like Tony Battier or Battier and Shane Battier. They had who was the center,
Shane
man?
Battier.
Chuck Hayes. They would put Chuck Hayes at center sometimes. Chuck Hayes was like 6'4", just a little bruiser down there. I thought that was an interesting little lineup. Now they're doing a kind of similar thing, but Chuck couldn't shoot for damn thing. So this is more so to stretch the floor out. This is a whole different ball game nowadays.
No doubt, no doubt.
So since you guys are Laker guys, let me I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. You okay?
Okay.
So we got I think you talked about Kyle Kuzma, Sky.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on him? What is he when you're heading into the playoffs? What is he? You got LeBron, you got Anthony Davis. What is Kyle Kuzma?
I told you he's frustrating as hell because he has the talent. He's long. When he gets in the groove, he can shoot the tray. We actually need him to shoot the tray. We're a horrible 3-point shooting team. That's why you went out and got a J.R. Smith and you went out and got a Dion Waiters. But, he's a frustrating guy because he can get off. He can get his. We saw that his first few years in the league. But then when you bring in AD, this is what happens with LeBron James teams. That third guy usually has to change their game in some form or fashion. And I think year one is just going to take some time for Kyle Kuzma to get that. And honestly, we talked about this before amongst Laker fans. Some people were saying they should have traded him. Some people were saying they should have. I'm glad we kept him. Right now, if Kyle Kuzma doesn't show some type of improvement between now and next year, if a trade comes along where they can get somebody to be a number 3, I think you got to look at it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think Kyle Kuzma's going to be there long term. Good steal by Harden. Takes it and good block.
Fight back towards the ball. And he got the block. Let's see if he's going to flip it around.
See?
No.
Right back up,
rebound by Danny Green.
Danny Green.
And that's why it's small ball if Danny Green's getting rebounds and putbacks.
Yeah, but that's a good shot by Kuz. But even though he missed, he looked at the actual the boarding situation.
No, he hesitated.
It was always a good situation. But yeah, he hesitated, but he had more man underneath. So it's still a good shot.
You see, like I said, this isolation ball, it only works for so long. You really got
terrible shot.
What kind of hell of shot was that?
Hit the backboard, out of bounds. Lakers ball, 10-11. Houston's up. First quarter, 6:42 left in the first.
House Jr., what the hell was that? Yeah, he even shaking his head.
Eric Gordon on the bench.
Eric Gordon shaking his head like, what the hell was that?
Like, what's going on
Eric Gordon,
here?
nice, though.
Eric Gordon,
like
this
Eric
is what
Gordon,
they said, guys.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, terrible shot.
See, this is all day right
AD
here.
in the post. He had to finish that.
Missed that.
They pushing.
By Tucker. Kicks it out to Harden. You know what he's doing, Harden.
Yeah, going hard for the paint. Going to take those two.
He's always going to get that call. When I play 2K, I get pissed as hell when my son play with him because you can't touch him even on 2K.
Damn. That's respect.
1906 says Lakers won't win it all without Kuzma having a big playoff. I kind of feel the same way. If Kuzma's not going to, really step up like that, then LeBron and AD are going to have ridiculous playoff stretches.
Yeah, I just honestly,
like
in my opinion, Kuzma, this is his last year with the Lakers, in my opinion.
Possible. It's so funny because going into the trade, right, he was like the untouchable around Lakers. Everybody was thinking, Kuzma's untouchable. And, maybe a swap. I mean, they wanted Ingram. Ingram wasn't the one. It was Lonzo Ball and Kuzma people were battling about. But I just don't think Ball made sense with this team.
No, it was good that he went to the Pelicans. That was the best move for him. As you see, Cook, I like Cook. Kicks it out to Danny Green, up top to
KCP.
Hope. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because he erratic as hell. Yep. I just called it. See, I just called. I said he erratic as hell, and then you turn the ball over. Thank you, Pope. That's what you do.
Yeah. So, Scott, with that, what was your expectations of Kuz like his first year or second year? What were you thinking when you saw him out there?
He was a rookie of the year material. I mean, dude, an unbelievable rookie year. Second year solid, and then with LeBron here.
Kyle Kuzma. That's where you go. Keep talking about him.
There you go. James Harden drives to the bucket, and Kyle Kuzma just smacks the ball out of bounds. It's Rockets ball, but an amazing block by Kyle Kuzma, rejecting that thing. Not today.
A rejection, man.
And I give Kuzma his props because he has stepped up his defensive game since he's been in this bubble. So I'm gonna give Kuzma his props. Maybe he might be showcasing himself for other teams because, as I said, Kuzma, I like your game, but you ain't gonna be with the Lakers.
So, do you want him with your Dallas?
Oh, I would love him with Dallas.
I don't. But see, I mean, it's like you're saying that as if it's a for sure fire thing. Kuzma ain't no trash. Like we're not going to trade him.
I'm not
nothing.
saying he's trash.
So who you think we're going to trade him for?
I'm saying he's a commoditable piece, and I just feel like he's not going to be Lakers long term. You have some players that they're just so good, Sky, that they just trading material all the time. Kuzma is that person.
And it makes the way you're out of bounds. Out of bounds, James Harden. The way you're explaining about Kyle Kuzma, then the hell no, I'm not trading him. Why would I trade him?
Right, but he's inconsistent too, though. I think that's why, maybe.
Gosh, terrible.
Oh, good rebound by Andy.
Big boy.
And one. Anthony Davis with the offensive rebound puts it back up and one. I think. Is that and one or was that a foul on?
That's and one. Because he's getting the rebound over B.J. Tucker all day.
Every day.
Yeah, they called a foul for
Anthony
Davis.
I love AD's game. I've loved him since he was at Kentucky. when the Lakers got him, I was like, oh yeah, this puts him in championship mode because this is the type of player that I feel like LeBron James needed because AD is a versatile player. You can't pitch him in the post. He can shoot threes. He can dribble because, like I said, he's a point guard. And that's why I feel like he flows well with LeBron, and I think that's why it's a good marriage.
Oh, my God. It's an amazing marriage. It's a perfect marriage, really.
And your boy, he's stepping it up on this series.
That's who we need to step up. Danny Green. He's been having a terrible shooting go at it.
Ooh.
With the drive blocked.
Get that shit out of there.
Rejection. Oh, can he make it back up
from the corner?
Splats? Yeah.
Anthony Davis with the offensive rebound.
All you got
On the post, kicks it back out to Kyle Kuzma.
To the playing strong. Give me them. That's what I do. That's how I play. I get them boards underneath. I'm like you, AD. Ugh.
Anthony Davis puts the offensive rebound back. Woo! James Harden with the amazing assist. Jeff Green slams it in. 15-15. All tied. First quarter, 4:35 left. AD in the paint, throws it up. We don't get the and one. No, he doesn't get the. You got to remember, we're calling play-by-play, so you there's not an and one,
right?
But he made it.
Right.
17-15.
We ain't in the streets. And one.
And what?
Offensive rebound.
The ball don't lie.
Kicks it underneath. Good pass. That was a good pass by Tucker.
Houston gets the bucket. 17-17 in the first 4:10 left. KCP brings it up. That's the thing. Without LeBron James, who does LA have as a secondary ball handler? Because both Avery Bradley and Rondo are gone.
Right.
KCP throws up the three. James Harden with the rebound as they semi-push it.
Oh, they're going to slow it down.
House Jr.
Ooh.
Good step back.
Oh, House Jr. with the crossover step back three. Houston up 20-17.
Yoga Flame.
This is how Houston stays in the game. Houston up 20-17, but this is how they stay in the game.
Rockets,
they live and die by the.
Rockets are shooting 4 for 6 from the three. Lakers are 0 for 4.
Get one.
Quinn Cook puts up in the paint, gets fouled, shooting 2 at the line. That was a great step back. That was a James Harden step back by House Jr.
You've been taking notes.
He's probably taking notes. Yeah, just like Law say, taking notes.
Boy, shoot like me.
Austin Rivers, he's remember how Austin Rivers, he was the darling when he went to Duke. He was going to be the guy. Now we found out he's just a regular player. He'll have his spurts though.
Cook's at the line. Let me know your scouting report on him, James.
Quinn Cook?
On who? Austin Rivers?
Yeah.
Oh, Rivers.
Cook.
Who that is?
Rivers.
Yeah.
Rivers is a guy to me that he's a versatile guy. He can play off guard. He can play the point guard. He can play the off guard. But I think he was, to me, overrated. Okay, because they were he was gonna be the guy. I think he's a good bench player, just like how they have him right now. He's a guy that can get you assists. He can get rebounds. He's a multifaceted player. He's not a guy that. No, I'm talking about Rivers.
No, I was gonna say Quinn Cook.
No,
I was gonna say Quinn Cook makes the 2 free throws. We gotta kind of inform people watching too.
Oh, okay. My bad. But Rivers, good pass. Get that shit out of there. I think he told him. You see Kuzma on there. I think Kuzma's like, you know what? I'm taking this personal. Kuzma's stepping his D up. I'm liking it. Good pass underneath. Good kick out over Austin Rivers. Kicks
Covington.
it out to
Covington.
Covington, yeah, he bounces around, but Covington's a guy that can get you buckets.
He's shooting terrible right now, though.
Mm-hmm. Who's that? Deion Waiters?
Yes, sir.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Half of the damn league is weird.
I'm just saying, he's a weirdo. Deion Waiters is a weirdo. You're doing weird stuff on airplanes. You're doing weird stuff, dog.
Waiters knocks down the free throw, ties it up 20-20.
20 all.
Well, we're a little bit behind our own. I just saw our own little play-by-play there.
Hey, if we're a little bit behind y'all, sorry.
Well, no, I'm just looking at the screen. It's a little bit up. It's 21-22 actually right now. James Harden makes the layup. And there's a timeout.
Take it strong to the hole. Kuzma. Good take. Left-handed.
So they got Waiters as a secondary ball handler, bringing it up right now, or the primary ball handler, really. It's weird because the Lakers really are without a point guard. I mean, we have Caruso.
Caruso like 6'5" though. He a point guard?
Yes, Caruso's a point. I'm just shocked he's not even starting unless he's out. If there's something wrong with him, I didn't know that. But
he's in the game.
Caruso is. I love Caruso, man. I really love that guy. I think he could be a nice little glue piece to a championship team. I don't know if he's ready to be a starter, but I love me some Caruso. Timeout.
I'm not hating on y'all, but y'all ain't really a championship team to me. I just think the NBA is so watered down right now. Y'all gonna win the championship like that. I just don't think y'all have championship. Yeah, it does make sense to me. It makes perfect sense.
It makes sense. So they're not a championship
NBA
team, but they're going to win the championship.
It's by default. It ain't like y'all super strong. Y'all got a couple players.
What does that even mean?
I'm not hating.
That's the whole league. There's no more super teams. Most of the leagues are 1-2 plus role players. That was the beauty of the offseason this year.
I think the Clippers can beat y'all.
I do too. What's that? Hot take. I mean, Clippers are a great team. I actually would favor the Clippers right now than I would the Lakers if we being real. They're deeper.
Yeah, because I'm gonna take Doc Rivers over Frank Vogel.
I ain't even worried about the coaching. This is about the players with these two.
That does help in the playoffs.
We acting like Frank Vogel is not. Doc Rivers has one championship. He hasn't been to the conference finals since. So why are we acting like Doc? You know what I'm saying? Doc won a championship 12 years ago.
So let me ask you something. Doc Rivers or Frank Vogel, who are you gonna take? That's what I thought.
But what Scott said,
that's the difference. That ain't the difference.
It's a players' league.
But I just asked you the question, and you know who you would take. So
this is more of a players' league, though, right?
That's what. Thank you, Law, for being the middleman.
You can use Law as your help.
It ain't no help. It's just the obvious thing. It's a players' league. Do you know who won the championship last year? Nick Nurse.
Okay, but I just asked you the question. I said Frank Vogel or Doc Rivers. Who would you take?
Oh, Nick Nurse won the champ. I'm telling you, the coaching ain't the difference.
I'm asking you. So you would take Frank Vogel over Doc Rivers?
I didn't say that. I'm trying to tell you that's not the difference of those teams. The difference is that the Clippers are extremely deep, and they're better offensive. What do you mean? Their roster is deeper.
Okay, so who do they have on their roster over your roster? Besides, they got Paul George.
They have a way better bench. Lou Williams. They picked up, was it Reggie Jackson? I mean, really? I mean, they've got a deep. I mean, we could pull up their roster if you want me to pull up their roster. I mean, in my opinion, they have the best roster, the deepest roster, and I think anybody that watches basketball would tell you that. I mean, the Lakers have the best 1-2 punch in the league. The Clippers have the deepest roster in the league.
No doubt.
Right.
If LeBron becomes playoff LeBron and AD shows us, because we really ain't see AD in the playoffs.
Yeah, right? that's what we got to really see. AD.
KMT, I ain't disrespecting Nick Nurse, but who was Nick Nurse before he won the championship last year with a stacked roster? That roster was really good. Granted, and I'm not knocking Nick Nurse. And really, let's be real. If they don't go down in Golden State, are they winning it anyway? So that's a whole nother thing. But that's another conversation for another day. Austin Rivers brings the ball up here. Jeff Green, step back three. Everything's a step back three with Houston, and he knocks it down.
Jeff Green been traded to 1,700 teams.
No doubt. The journeyman.
Yes, that's what he is.
AD at the top. Let's see what they're going to formulate from here.
All right, post on AD.
Too short.
He's missing a lot of shots tonight.
Yeah, we're not shooting well at all.
I wonder why I keep fading away. You got the matchup. Keep backing him in. Austin Rivers takes it strong to the hole.
Oh, tacky call.
21-25 is the score right now.
Hey, and like I said, Houston, when you always think they don't have any big guys, they play that small ball, but you see them in a lot of games. They've only lost one game. They beat top teams. I mean, well, they beat the Mavericks and they beat the Bucks. They played last game to the very wire with the Portland Trailblazers, as you see the three by, what was that, Covington? I mean, Houston, like I said, they'll work in right now, but playoffs, no. AD goes strong. He gets fouled.
Yeah,
He's eating on them boards.
The referee underneath ain't even want to call that.
Right now, for all of the audience that's watching, man, please put down where you guys are from, and also let me know who you guys are rooting for at this moment. Put that in the chat box.
Yeah, who y'all got your money on?
Who that money is on?
The money line.
Money.
AD
AD missed the free throw.
It's funny on that illustration they shows the actual ball bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's pretty dope right there.
You know you missing a lot of players when Horton Tucker's playing. he don't get tick. JaVale McGee's in the game. No Dwight Howard tonight either, I don't think. It's just, man, we are.
Yeah, no Dwight. Yeah.
No
Dwight Howard. Tonight. Everybody is saving it for them playoffs. The playoffs?
Come on, man.
Playoffs.
Got PA in the building. Houston.
So that means, your boy Harold Eastside is in the house. He got to be here, right?
I'm surprised, actually. I'm really surprised we didn't see Eastside in here.
Yeah, he always talking Houston Rockets till I die. I respect that, but you know damn well them Houston Rockets ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? He's side, like if you're in the feed, you know damn well, like if we're gonna till our day, you ain't winning nothing, and you know it. So why don't you just talk reality over here?
The reality. Yeah, KMT. He's from the Celtics, lad, right?
KMT like the Celtics.
He like the Celtics a little bit.
Jason Tatum is nasty.
Yeah.
What's your scouting report on him?
I called Jason Tatum. I called Tatum out.
Whatever you want.
I called him out after last year.
Handles,
He definitely drunk.
Got
eating this year.
Nasty. He do whatever he wants.
Rockets drained another 3. 59 seconds left on the ticker.
Oh, man. That was a nice flop by Dion Waiters.
Right. Good old.
Oh, no. Dwight Howard's playing. Dwight Howard's in there.
Dwight was playing it? Okay, because they had him out.
He was out last game. I know that.
Yeah, they had him out last game, but I guess he's going to go ahead and play. That's what's up.
We need bodies. They said, all right, Dwight, you got your rest. They run out of bodies, man. It's crazy.
Waiters at the line.
Dion Waiters sinks it. Royal 357 said, what's up, gents? Houston about to give it to him. I'm from neither side.
Nah, Houston ain't about to give it to him. Cut them lies out.
I don't know, man. I forgot Westbrook's out, so yeah, it should be a close game.
Yeah, it's going to be down to the wire. Like I said, the only way Houston's going to stay in this game is on three-point shooting. If they keep on knocking down threes, they're going to be in there. If they're missing a lot of threes and the Lakers do what they need to do, Anthony Davis can have some ridiculous type numbers in this game if he really wanted to.
All the bigs combined should really just dominate the boards and putbacks. Oh, man, you had him on a cut. Come on.
That's in the post.
That's right there. He passing to nobody.
It's so funny when that happened because I'm literally thinking that the Lakers.
What are you doing, Frazier?
They're hurting
Down
without
go Frazier.
a guard, a point guard, a ball handler. They're hurting right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're missing Rondo right now. You know what I'm saying? Creator.
And Avery Bradley. I'm wondering if Caruso is out and I just missed it. Y'all let me know in the chat. Is Caruso out?
No, they don't got Caruso as out. That's why I'm wondering why he hasn't even played in this game.
Oh, there goes
30-26 Houston.
See what he gonna do with this. He gonna pull it up, yank him.
Yeah, that's what Dion Waiters is known for. Dumb, stupid shots.
There you go. At the top. Splash.
Black up.
Hey, that boy shoots just like me.
Black up. Black up.
Yes, indeed. Quick commercial break on the on the grind right there. Yes, indeed.
26-33. Houston Rockets up. And is the end of the first? Sorry, y'all. Yes, end of the first quarter. It's about. I'm telling you, this is about what I'm gonna say. Because if Houston gets in a groove from 3, it can get away from the Lakers even without Westbrook, because that's what they do. They shoot threes, and we'll trade 2 for 3 every single time. And right now, we don't have anybody that's knocking down any threes. None. We got 6 points on the floor right now. 4 from Waiters and 2 from Horton. That's what's on the floor. J.R. Smith, Dwight Howard, Horton Tucker, Waiters, and Morris. And for the Rockets, Rivers, Green, Frazier, Covington, and Ben McLemore. And Jeff Green is eating right now. 4 for 4, 3 for 3 from the 3, 11 points.
Yeah.
Eat.
That's what Jeff Green does. He'll come in and he'll splack up, and then the next game he'll have 2. That's what Jeff Green is.
So, Scott, in a game like this, what are you really looking for? Who do you want to see emerge? Is it your bench guys, or is it like coach trying to draw up a certain plays? What are you really looking for the Lakers?
I mean, just being kind of selfish here, not really looking at the whole team thing. I just want to see our guy Kyle Kuzma just do something, step up, maybe have like a 25, 30-point game. Just be that second guy opposite of Davis, because I don't expect that from anybody else on this team. I don't. So I want to see Kyle Kuzma get in the groove. Win or lose, this doesn't matter to him because he got the first seed locked up. But I want to see Kuzma do his damn thing. But right now, nobody's doing anything.
No doubt. Big Gay James over there. You still thinking about your Dallas Mavs, man?
Nah, I can't tell you what I'm thinking about.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, Scott, a little basketball news is good, but I know a lot of people want to know about the Dallas Cowboys. Do you know any of the storylines with the Austin, was it Hooper?
I know nothing
I
about
loved
it
it.
besides he called out
Jason Witten.
I loved it.
And he did actually play
it.
with Dalton Schultz, so it may be some truth to this stuff, right?
That ain't no maybe some truth to it. It was truth. It was truth. It wasn't no maybe. I'm sorry. I'm passionate about this. Number one, Jason Witten, if you hear this, I don't care. I'm glad you didn't get Dez Bryant's touchdown record. I'm so glad you didn't get that touchdown record, because I know that's why you came back. Talking about you want to win a championship. No, you want to get the Triple Crown. You want to have all-time leading receptions, yards, and touchdowns. And you was probably telling them at the end of the year, Dak, throw it to me so I can get that touchdown record. You was probably doing that. So, no, I ain't feeling no Jason Witten, and it don't look weird to me that you're in that black and silver. Take your little ass on over there. Do what you need to do, because you're only going to play a year and whatever. You're a Hall of Famer. I ain't disrespecting that. But you know what? You was slimy to a lot of people. I believe you did do that little side plays with Romo and stuff. And so I lost a little respect for Witten, and that's just how I feel.
What happened? What happened with Hooper? Like, why did he say that? Like, how does he know Jason Witten, or what, did somebody tell him something? Like, what's going on?
Oh, him and Schultz played together in college.
Dalton Schultz. So Dalton Schultz, you think was rapping to him?
Right, Dalton Schultz was like rapping to him, like, yeah, see, he
I mean,
Witten acting all this kind of way in front of the media, but he ain't that way.
Right. Okay. It had to be. That's the only way I can look at it. You know,
why would you come out and say something like that if he ain't talked to you?
Actions back on.
Go ahead, Scott.
Oh no, I was just saying the action's back.
Oh, action back. I was gonna say
Horton Tucker pulls up.
Uh-oh.
Dwight
falling down, shooting.
Dwight that looked like some crazy stuff there, Dwight.
I'm gonna keep it real. Dwight Howard.
And well, be careful.
He's probably what? I'm not be careful nothing.
Be careful, because
he's probably a Hall of.
Oh, okay.
I'm not be careful nothing. He's probably a Hall of Famer, yes, but Dwight Howard, he has an overrated game to me. He ain't never had no damn go-to move. He's just a big muscular dude that was athletic, and once that athletic started to depreciate, you saw his value depreciate. He's always going to get your rebounds because of that ability, but he ain't no guy that had no moves that you could go to all the time. No, he wasn't. He was never that dude like that.
Question: who said that he was?
I'm just saying. Some people try to hype Dwight Howard like he was all that, and he was not. He was just a very athletic big man.
Do you think the slam dunk contest really put him up there?
First, you called him a Hall of Famer,
I said I didn't call him a Hall of
just
Famer. I said he will be a Hall of Famer because in people's eyes, because they'll look at his numbers. I'm not calling him a Hall of Famer. No, he's not a Hall of Famer to me. But no, not to me.
So the only part of basketball is he got another move.
He misses.
No, I mean, like I said, he's not a Hall of Fame type player to me. No. Period.
And you must don't follow the NBA Hall of Fame.
No, I follow it. Yeah, it's easy getting there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you can't. This is the Laker hating right now because I don't even make no damn sense. Sabonis is in the league in the Hall of Fame, fam.
No, I'm not hating on no Lakers at all. I just don't like Dwight Howard. I'm keeping.
Oh, okay. So then Dwight Howard. Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, it ain't hating on the Lakers, not at all.
There's certain players I just don't jive with too.
Yeah, he's just a dude I just don't drive with. He's just an overrated dude to me.
I don't ever look at him offensively as anything. Defensively, he's one of the greatest defensive players of all time from the center position. Offensively, I just look at him as a guy who just dunks the ball and, pick and roll and stuff like that. But if you're looking at Dwight as an offensive guy, you're looking wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If you try to get go-to points for Dwight Howard, you're going to lose.
He had an interesting start to his career during the prime of the Orlando days because he was a bucket. It was just a bucket because, Jameer Nelson and what's the cat from Sacramento? They called him the Turkish Jordan. Turkoglu.
Oh, gosh.
Him and Turkoglu was Hedo was getting in the rock. But I'm telling you, if he didn't get injured, man, I feel like Dwight still could have been he still could have gave you, 18. He was giving you 18 and 13 in Houston. But right now, what he is what he is.
Yeah.
He is.
He's gonna get that because, like I said, you 6'11", you big and strong, you long, you a great defensive player. You're gonna get 18 because of that size and rebounding. But like you said, if you throw it inside of him, you got no moves, dog.
No, none at all, none whatsoever.
Look, you go. 2 points by number 30.
They dumped it in there, and Dwight Howard gets the 2. But that's easy buckets there. He ain't putting no moves on.
Yeah, and then he grabs the rebound. So, Scott, who do you lined up Dwight's, career path with? You saying,
man,
who do you kind of like got mirrored as, as a basketball player?
You put me on the spot here.
Yeah. I know James got
because he might have to go. You might have to go into the 80s with this, man. Maybe the early 90s because you can't say Ben Wallace because Ben had absolute no offensive game. He was all defense. White at least can get you some buckets. So who we thinking, James? Is some 80s guys?
What was the question again? I'm sorry, I apologize.
He wants to some comparisons, some player comparisons to Dwight Howard. You should have asked me this beforehand. I'd have thought some up for you.
Well, compared to Dwight Howard, like a double guy. Whew.
And he's not just your 10 and 10 guy. He's in his prime, he was 23 and 12, 23, 13. So it ain't like he wasn't getting buckets offensively.
Right. He was major doubles. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
That's tough.
I'm trying to think of a center. It's tough.
Right, because he's a center. Right. If Dwight was like a power forward, he'd go Sean Kemp type dude. But he's a center. So what center? It was that athletic, giving you 23, 24, 14, and 3 blocks a game.
Wasn't really sweet.
Right. Wasn't putting you on a block and just abusing you. He was just doing it because it was athleticism. That's a tough one. But y'all tell us in the chat. You got anybody? Swaggy said maybe Amari Stoudemire. I'd say no. Amari had a sweet game. I loved him. Amari was sweet.
Amari had moves.
Yeah,
Amari had moves.
And he had a mid-range.
Yeah, Amari had moves.
But I do like the fact that you brought up Ben Wallace, though.
But see, I can't go there. Ben literally could average 2 points a year.
I'm gonna give Dwight Howard more offensive game than Ben Wallace.
Defensively, though, that's where you can compare. Right?
Yeah.
Like defensively, I would compare the two.
I feel like there's somebody.
I know, right? I feel like we missed somebody.
I feel like he's right on my tongue. I'm trying to think.
That's why I tossed it to you because you got that, you were there in the 80s, right? to see some of these
That's
guys
what I'm trying to think.
in the
Some
early
good
90s.
80s,
I'm trying to
80s,
dig into my,
good
my
80s.
history, but I can't put nobody on them. Good question. What think about that?
We got a
Kevin
donation
Willis. Kevin Willis.
Willis.
Damn, he
Kevin
drew. He
Willis.
was. Yeah.
Rex Arms.
I don't. But was Kevin?
T-Rex R.
T-Rex Willis.
Okay, we got a Mutombo comparison.
Oh,
Mutombo was legitimately 7'2" though.
Yeah.
Right.
You made me tough.
7'2", 7'3". I would say maybe a Mutombo because
Huck
Mutombo
said-
had no offense.
Huck said possibly an Orlando Shaq. I'm not doing that. Don't do that to Shaq.
No. Hell no.
Possible.
That shit.
He prefaced it with
Come on,
impossible.
dog.
But you know what's funny though?
Suspect
That's
on
who
me,
he
dog,
was.
with that one.
That's who he kind of was compared to in Orlando though. I just
You
know
know,
Shaq was just
because
stupid
Shaq
nasty.
had a jump hook.
Continue to get
Shaq
big.
had a jump hook.
Now Shaq had moves though, man. We getting a little
Shaq,
bit.
Shaq had moves.
Shaq was nasty on the block. He just got nastier.
I'm going with Kevin Willis.
And Shaq is a legit 7'2"
Willis.
as well.
Kevin Willis. Would
Okay,
get
I like
numbers
this
and you'd
one.
be
I like this one, James. Alonzo Mourning.
See, somebody was gonna say that. No, I'm not doing that.
Why don't you like that?
No, I'm not giving you that. Because first of all, Alonzo Mourning did have moves on the inside. Alonzo Mourning had a steady 15-footer jump shot. He had a steady 15-foot jump shot.
That's
That
what,
is
do you
not
see why it's hard, Law?
No,
It's hard. I shouldn't have had
Because
that.
when you throw names at
I
us,
knew
we're going to
somebody was
give you
try
their
say that.
games.
No. No.
You see, people are
Alonzo
throwing out the
Mourning had a
defensive
game.
players, right? They're throwing
Defense
out
all
all
the
the
way.
defensive players.
Alonzo Mourning had game though.
Yeah, Zoe was a beast.
Zoe was nasty. You can't.
So,
Kevin
Zoe
Willis,
shoulders.
Go
That-
watch Kevin Willis and you will understand me.
Dak Attack.
T-Rex, baby.
Dak
And
Attack tripping.
Think about it. Didn't he have all them big muscles?
Yeah.
Kevin Willis had all them big muscles.
They built a little bit the
Big
same,
rock.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
big monster.
But
Dude.
but Dwight's athleticism for a center is freakish. In his
Right,
prime,
but
I'm
his-
saying.
ugly.
To the cup.
Is that Frazier? Think about Frazier.
What about the Davis brother that played for the
I
Pacers?
keep saying
What
Fred. I
was
think
it?
that's Tucker.
Huh?
Was that Tucker?
Yeah, that's Tucker.
Tucker. Yeah.
Who,
Yeah, maybe the Dale Davis.
Davis. What's his first?
Dale
Is it
Davis.
Dale Davis?
Dale Davis. Because they had Anton Davis. I think he would compare more to Dale Davis.
Dale.
You said Kevin Willis, right? Already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Both number 1 overall picks. That's not a bad one.
Sean Kemp was just medieval though. It
But see,
just
Sean was a forward, though.
Don't you damn throw some Sean Kemp in there.
It
Don't
was
you dare
Beaumont.
disrespect Sean
Beaumont.
Kemp like
Beaumont.
that.
just
I don't
said
think
it.
that's disrespectful.
Yeah, it is. You comparing some damn Dwight Howard to Sean Kemp, that's disrespectful.
Sean Kemp got fat.
In what way, though?
Because Sean Kemp had moves, dog. He had
Okay,
a
you're
J.
talking about
He had
offensively.
post- Yeah, offensively. Now, Dwight was better than Sean Kemp to me. Defensively,
I think he's a better player.
as far as
period.
blocking shots, I think but Sean Kemp is a way better player to me, in my opinion.
Wow.
Mm-mm. No.
Adrian.
Don't-
Hey, what's up,
don't
Adrian?
disrespect the Ravens.
Shout out for the donation. He says thoughts about LVE. We'll move to Mike. I'm glad you said that. We'll tackle that in the break here. James
Yeah,
Harden to the
halftime.
cup, gets the 2. 41-33. Houston. I'm telling you, man. If they start knocking these down, LA, this is gonna get away from them.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
that's
Deion
two.
Waiters to the cup. No foul. Looking for the
They
foul.
got to keep going to the hole.
This is proven, man. Those Rockets, they can shoot, man. That's why they 41-35 right now. By Harden still being in the game, this should be a win
Yeah,
for
but
him.
Rebound by
if, yeah,
Tuck.
but if them threes ain't working, you getting blown out the building.
Ho Grant, whatever Perry Locke said.
Yeah, we'll touch on the LVE. I was gonna repost something from our State of the Unit line, but we talked about this tons of time. I would love to see LVE in the middle with the dot on his head.
He was decent, but we're
better
comparing
than-
a power
better than
forward
White,
to a center.
Say again,
Yeah,
y'all cut
power
out for a
forward
second.
center.
What'd you say?
They said Horace Grant. And I don't think that's comparison because he's power forward. Good strong take.
Not a bad
Oh.
one. I think
James
Dwight's
Harden slashed
much
just like
more
me.
much more athletic than him. What's up, Sirius Black
Horace
7?
Grant.
Sirius Black 7 in the chat says, where y'all from? I am from Pennsylvania.
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Natchez.
Ooh, get that shit out
Mississippi.
of there. Look at that. Get that shit out of there.
And McClain said, Olajuwon. No way. No way.
Yeah,
Akeem
yeah,
Green?
tripping. I ain't even want to read that.
Bruh, do you watch basketball? Did you really say that? Do you watch basketball at all? Don't even.
Olajuwon.
LeBron Jordan. I was like, LeBron James went there and practiced with him.
Brown
Are
James.
you serious? LeBron James. McLemore blocked that shit. Get that soft ass shit out of there, Howard. He said Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, you feeling real juicy tonight to get with these Lakers. None of this energy was here with the Mavericks though. I ain't none of this energy. The Lakers get on here. Let's get that soft shit out of here, you bum ass. Oh, okay. Okay. We ain't doing play by we ain't doing play by play today. We just talking trash today. Okay. I see where we at. I see where we at. Yeah, the next Mavericks game is gonna be a whole new sky.
What type of energy now?
Oh, we bringing I was being fair with the Mavs. I was keeping it down the line, just trying to,
Look, Sky will be like, look, I missed that trash.
Okay, I see where we at.
He said KP trash, can't get bored. So I see how y'all make the playoffs. I'm like, oh, okay, Sky.
Stack Joanna, man.
45-35. I don't like this stuff.
You don't like what? What don't you like?
I don't like what Houston is doing, especially
Houston. They winning.
Yeah, I don't like it. But it is.
Oh, you don't like
is.
what the Lakers are doing.
But think about it. Think about who's on the. Think about it right now on the offensive field. I mean, you got Kuzma and Davis, but honestly, besides that, this is not a game that. I mean, this is a game where you see why they would win.
Yeah.
Because they're lacking offensively right now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Before the game, I'm messing around with somebody said Harden about to drop 50. I just playing around, but if Houston can't beat this depleted Lakers team, even without Westbrook, do we really think they're going to be a threat in the playoffs? I think healthy they will be. I think the small ball is going to be pesky. Will it win a championship? No, I don't think so. But they catch fire. They could upset somebody.
Yeah, I think that could be a first round upset for somebody, but that stuff ain't lasting.
That's lasting.
Yeah, that's all day.
Radar.
He's gonna have to average 50 in them playoffs.
Nah, we're forgetting Westbrook is there.
He's still gonna have to drop big dimes, dog, for them to be competitive.
Got a donation and also a sponsor to jump in.
My man, Colin.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
All right, we'll get to some of these. What's up, Colin? Man, I love when Colin come here. He come here dropping them. He said, how do you feel about a $9.99 donation? How do you feel about the Mike Tyson fight coming up, and who do you think will win? Tyson.
Tyson. Hey, should we call that game too? Should we call that fight? I meant to say,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
They better have a stretcher ready.
I made that. No, I'm not gonna say that. Y'all trying to play like Roy Jones Jr. is a hoe. You ain't watched Roy Jones Jr. fight then.
No, it's Tyson.
What talk?
It's Tyson.
Ain't nobody disrespecting Roy. These motherfuckers, they 50-something years old.
Tyson ain't got that aura no more. Y'all just been hyped over them videos. Okay? Tyson ain't really beat nobody. Tell me who Tyson beat in this whole fight.
I don't care about none of that.
It's Tyson.
You should care.
No, it's Tyson.
What are you talking about? Fam, they're 50-something years old. Did you see Mike Tyson throwing them jabs and them hooks?
What does that mean just because he's throwing jabs and hooks in videos?
All right, you take one of them Mike Tyson jabs at 56. Bet you won't get up. Bet you won't get up.
Did you ever watch Roy Jones Jr. fight,
I see Roy Jones Jr. get knocked
We see Roy. We see Roy.
Come on, man.
Come on, Jay.
You act like it ain't 2020. All right, fam.
Right.
All right, Tyson gonna knock him out. I'll put money on it. Let's bet on it.
I mean, you can put me.
Let's bet on it. Tyson gonna knock that dude out.
We'll see. Don't throw Roy Jones Jr.
50-something-year-old dudes, they shouldn't even be doing this. I hope they got helmets on.
Well, what I'm saying is don't play Roy Jones Jr. like he's a hoe and you're just going to get beat up. I'm not saying.
If you would have let me finish, I would tell you it ain't about that. It's the fact that these dudes is 50-something years old. I seen Tyson is in great physical shape, fam. Amazing shape, and he can still knock somebody cold. And Roy Jones Jr. is about to catch one of those.
Look, what are you basing it on, though? You basing it on because you seen some videos and he look in shape. Roy Jones Jr. is going to get in shape, too, and Roy Jones Jones ain't no hoe,
What
dog.
was it, September
nobody
what?
saying that.
12? What day
Jones
that
got
fight
is
is?
dead, bro. Like, I'm not saying he gonna knock Tyson out, but this ain't gonna be no, oh, Tyson just gonna knock him out in the first round. No, it's not, dog. No, it's not.
All right, when this is over, we'll put money on it.
Yeah,
Tyson
money.
gonna
I already
knock-
told you I was putting
Tyson
10 on
gonna
it.
knock
I already
that
told you I was
man
putting
out.
10 on it, dog.
He
Yeah.
gonna knock that
We'll
man
see.
out.
We'll see.
Colin
see.
said, Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson is the undercard. Who do you think gonna win that? That's just some damn clown show right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to see some Nate Robinson knock his ass out.
He better jump.
Knock his ass out.
Better
Hey,
jump.
Nate, hey, let me tell you something. Nate ain't no little dude. He little
But
cocky little something.
Jake Paul, I seen him though.
He boxes.
He can swing though. The boy got some little country strength on him. You know.
Is he a YouTuber?
He YouTuber.
Yeah,
Check him out.
yeah.
He got
He got
did
a
see
couple
him.
bouts,
I did
too.
see him. I
Yeah.
did see him.
He got a couple
His
bouts.
Yeah, his feet ain't that slow. He can move around and he can hit.
We'll touch on the Mike linebacker situation next. I think the game is back on.
Shout out to King Love. Thank you for joining us. Sponsorship.
6:24 left.
Like it?
Harden is
That's
trying
what
to
he
go for that
does.
50 you was talking about.
I'm
Hard-
telling
hey,
you, it's
Harden.
about to get away from him.
He kind of shoot like me though. Y'all say he look like me,
Look
but
at
he
this.
kind of shoot.
Yeah. You keep on saying that. I'm gonna block your shit.
Lakers are 0
I
for
can't
6
wait
from
to
3.
see you on the court, James. I can't wait.
can't wait
Look, I can already know we're gonna
Because
start off
I'm
playing
taking you
horse.
to the hole all day,
No.
Law.
Dog, you gonna start off playing. Let's play a little horse. Then we're gonna say, let's play a little out. Then we're gonna say, do you play 21 where you at?
Hey, I'm just saying.
They
You
in
gonna
the
stop me going to.
Do you play 21 where you at?
Yeah, we get 21 all day.
They in the chat talking about they think James Harden's calling the game. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
did we
that's
talk
what's
about
happening.
it off air, Law? You knew
That's
they
what's
was gonna do it.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. Shout
It
out
was
to
no
bro.
shoot. They was doing it
35,
last
though. Yeah,
week.
14.
Colin
Yeah.
said another donation. Colin said Jake Paul has been boxing for 2 years, and even KSI said Jake would win. Yeah, I think Jake is going to win too. He's an actual boxer now, I guess. Where that's why I said it's a clown show.
Yeah. KSI, he boxing too though, so I kind of like his style. He's a YouTuber.
Nate
These
Robinson's like
YouTubers.
5'5", fam. What is happening here?
But he can get inside if he don't know how to utilize those reach in that arm. So this should be a mismatch card though, but we'll see what
It'll
Paul.
be interesting.
It's
That's- yeah,
interesting.
It'll be
it's
interesting.
Entertainment, you know.
Right.
Yeah, interesting. It's gonna grab the eyes.
Sirius said Nate's a legit world class athlete. Yeah, you got to be, man, to do what he did in the NBA.
I mean, he was nasty in football. He was nasty
Yeah,
in
yeah.
football.
I heard.
Okay, so Nate's 5'9". I don't believe that.
I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
he's not
that-
5'9".
He like
fool.
5'6".
He's shorter than that.
He like 5'6". You know damn well he's spread web.
I thought I saw a picture of Kevin Hart taller than him.
I think he's 5'9" on you know when they write it down. Dog, they used to list me at
Yeah.
6 feet, fam. 6
Right.
feet because you know they had the coach
You
say
getting an extra
all the
2
time.
inches. You getting an extra 2 inches, dog.
they get to the game. Where that 6 foot steel at? I'm looking for him out there. That
That's
ain't
right.
me, dog. Perry said Jake from State Farm. Getting away
Who's
from
this
him.
Jake from State Farm?
Jake.
6:02 left in the second. Houston's 49, Lakers 35. Lakers are having a horrible shooting night, which is following what they've done this entire bubble. Really, is shoot bad. Their offense has been horrible. Now, granted, no LeBron James, but no LeBron, no Avery Bradley, no Rondo, and honestly, I think something
you
is
go,
wrong with
Kuz.
Caruso. You can't tell me it's not. He hasn't played.
Yeah,
There you go, Kuz.
that's a good take by Kuzma right there, and he kicks it out to.
Ooh.
I think that's.
Ooh, he's gonna shoot
Black
it
up.
at 3.
Black
Who's
up.
that? Who's that
They'll
man?
trade those threes for twos every time.
Who's that man who shot that?
I don't think that was McLemore or let me see
With the
because they've been spraying them today. That might
They're-
be House Jr. right there.
They're about 11 for 22, I think, from three. Lakers are 0 for 6 or 7. It's getting bad.
it is total
Yeah,
pandemonium.
yeah, and I think,
37-52.
When you really look at it, like I said, Dallas averaged about 41 3-pointers a game. I think the Houston Rockets averaged about 53
Yeah, I
pointers
think
a
they're
game.
close to 60. Yeah, it's getting. But that's their game.
That's their game because they don't have anybody big.
And that's why if they play a team who is depleted or struggles offensively, it can get away from them very fast because it only takes Houston to get hot for 1 quarter or a quarter and a half, and next thing you know, it's a 17-point game, and you're like, well, wait, they don't have any size. Well, sometimes it won't matter.
Good shot. Good
tag
shot.
by,
Crazy up and under by Green, Danny Green.
Danny Green.
They got to get back on defense. Get a turnover. Play this half out. You finish strong, you end strong, right? That's 2.
I
Oh,
knew that was coming.
Get that shot out.
Oh, what?
Get that shot.
Rejection.
AD with the rejection, they called a foul? Gotta be.
Yeah, that was
kidding
all.
me.
As it say on the court, James, all ball, man. All ball. All ball, man. All ball, man.
Where's the
That was a
foul,
goal
fam?
tend. That's a goal.
Oh, they
tend.
call
No,
goal
they call it goal
Oh,
tend.
the ball ain't
Not
on its
even
way
goal.
down.
That's not
It's
goal
on its
tend.
way. It's not on its way down. It's rejection.
I think they looked at AD's hair and that beard and said, "Goal 10."
They looked at that unibrow.
That Una.
Take them damn twisties out, dog.
Justin at every review.
This
Justin said, "Why is LeBron on the bench? He's ruled out today."
Yeah,
Yeah.
groin injury.
They called a shooting
You be
foul.
Stretching.
Wow.
Shooting foul.
They called
Wow.
a shooting foul on that.
Wow.
I thought they
Wow.
called goaltending.
They coached the
That's
challenge.
crazy.
Yeah, they challenging it. What a terrible
Time
call. Time out on the field. You can tell we do football.
We football ingrained.
But we picking up some key tips right here. You see how they did timeout
man.
brought to you by Straight Talk? Look, we're gonna have to, like, when we start our football season, we're gonna have timeout brought to you by Cowboys Network.
Cowboys
Y'all check
Network.
them out.
Yeah, listen,
yeah.
Law, I already got it. I already told him I got a commercial lined up for him.
Right.
I got all that put together, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gonna
Yeah,
get
we
this thing
have
The
popping.
reason why the Lakers is not doing anything today, you look at their scores. I got Deion Waiters coming off the bench at 6 points, Pope at 2, Cook at 2, Danny Green at 4, Kyle Kuzma at 4. The leading scorer is Anthony Davis at 12. That's the reason why they're getting blown out, because the starting 5 basically is producing no points. Whereas not really on the Houston Rockets, leading scorer is James Harden with 20, Ben McLemore with 11, Gerald Green with 11 as well, coming off the bench with 9 minutes, and House with 5, Covington with 3.
And let's remember, a big fat donut in the 3-point category for the Lakers. Anthony,
Yeah,
here's
that.
another one. I'm going to say him every time I see it. Anthony says, why is James Harden commentating his own game?
I
Dog,
love it.
I love
I-
it, man. I'm gonna have to really reach
man.
out to Harden them,
James
family.
Why don't you?
What's
Harden.
up, man? What's up, Harden? You look just like me because I'm 9 years older than you, so you look like me. Either you gonna
Shout-
cut it off.
Shout out to my guy, Colin, man, with the great donations tonight, man. Appreciate you, buddy, as always. He comes in here showing love. Thank you.
Yeah, and let me
Ain't
tell
showing
you
no love
guys,
over here though, Colin.
for those who out there making the donation to help grow this to enjoy
yo.
this off
Remember, it's freedom of speech over here, Colin.
over here. Hey, this is really real talk to everybody that's watching. This is really us practicing, believe it or not, for the season, for the Cowboys and beyond.
Well, let me tell you something.
practice.
The only thing that's not practice is me and James ain't gonna be fussing to get the Cowboys game. We on the same team with the Cowboys, but we should have probably warned y'all. We do not like the same teams in basketball, so you gonna hear
No,
this
I'm
shit.
Mavs, he's Lakers, so it's talking shit all game. So
Oh,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
So just get used to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish
So,
we was
I
playing
just
in the
I just
series.
wanted to warn them because they probably like, what the hell? I thought they nope.
Mhm.
Andy Green is
Green.
having a horrible shooting go at it. Hey.
Harden
Yeah.
pushes the ball down the court. He passes to number 4. That's wide open.
Oh, that's where was the
Gave up
defense?
on
Look,
defense. Who does
just
that?
watched them. What kind of defense was that?
It's Cook.
You know what? Is this a game? I'm asking you guys, since you guys are Laker fans, is this a game where you saw LeBron already sit out and say, well, we're just going to give up this game?
It could be. It's just something like I want to see.
I
something.
just don't see the passion right now. I don't see any
That's- but
passion.
that's
from
how
you.
it
Oh,
was.
there you go. Passion right there to your dog
Take-
Kuz, but he
take my
lays
Kuzma.
down.
But I'm
that's how-
saying, but y'all feel what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I want to answer for you. That's how they play similar like this against Oklahoma City, even with LeBron on the court. I do think once they wrapped up, and then we talked about it off air, it was like, damn, I wish they didn't wrap it up. And yes, Caruso is out. So, I mean, listen, guys, you really thought the Lakers were going to come here and score a bunch of points with all those people out. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where they just don't. This team is depleted against the Rockets right now. They're depleted.
Yeah.
I think it's more so if anybody's banged up. I think Frank Vogel is saying, "Listen, y'all, we're not risking it. We have the number 1 seed. It's pointless right now, and we're
there. You
resting
go.
up."
There you go.
Danny Green with the steal, 4-on-2.
You gotta finish that.
There it is.
Unbelievable shot he does on a 4-on-2. This is just ridiculous ball right now. Sloppy.
Scott, what coach would have you to do on that type of situation as the point?
Well, on 4-on-2?
Yeah, 4-2. What will you do?
You got to give it up.
Go.
That was just terrible. You got to give it up, get the best shot. Honestly, their lane discipline was terrible. They didn't spread out there, but
there you go. Mm-hmm. He got a wide open guy underneath now.
Yeah, Danny Green.
AD was underneath.
That's Danny's shot right there. Danny is a great corner pocket three, a 3-point shooter.
That's what his game is.
He was shooting.
We should have beat y'all asses in. We should have beat y'all asses and hit that damn 3 in the corner. Pissed me off.
Yes,
earlier in the year when he shot.
Hell yeah. When
LeBron
went under. Yeah, I hated that. That was game.
Westbrook is not playing swaggy. Oh, here's Eastside. Eastside, welcome, brother. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
What's up, Eastside?
Eastside Motel.
You talk your stuff. You winning right now. Talk your stuff, Eastside. You ain't going nowhere though.
Don't
James don't let nobody. He don't let nobody have their moment. Talk your stuff. You ain't going nowhere though.
Kuzma with the rebound. I like Kuzma's game though.
Get him underneath. Get him underneath. Just plowing over everyone.
Kuzma with the drive, a block by looks like Covington, if I'm not mistaken. Shooting 2 at the line, 54-43. Lakers down by 11. I mean, right now it's not out of hand. If they can go into halftime, under 10, but I just, if they can't knock down
I like Kuzma right now. He got away from that blonde hair. Thank you, Kuzma. Appreciate you. You was wearing that blonde hair. You pissed me off. You look like a weirdo. I'm glad you went back to your black hair, and now you look like a ball player. Thank you.
Dak Attack said, tell LeBron Jordan, let that man have his moment. He talking about you, James.
Damn you.
Shout out to Perry Locke for the donation to help grow the nation. He's saying for the 6th trophy. Enough said. We going to get that 6. All right, I feel you.
Let's do it.
What it is?
Let's do it.
Okay.
6 rings. Uh-oh. With the cross, with the dribble, with the
take.
James Harden with the amazing take. And
big game James. James Harden play like me, boy. That's how I'm gonna take you to the hole, baby.
I'm gonna pin that shit to the basket, law.
Let him know. James Harden takes to the cup, gets the and 1. 43-57.
You know that, right?
Houston.
We'll see. I'm telling you, I play like the glove. My whole objective is to make sure you don't score.
I'm gonna shake and bake you.
I still got some quickness. I may not run a 4-4 anymore.
I think you can hoop because I remember you had that trap picture. I know you can all that, but that don't mean nothing to me. You're gonna get it from me.
Oh, buddy. So I'm gonna let you work up on Vach first, and then I'm gonna try to see what I can do with you later. Right, because I know Vach's been talking some cash money, right?
Yeah, he getting that shit too. Talking all that shit.
My guy Nardo. Nardo
Yeah,
said the Lakers get paid too much to be playing like this. Again, Nardo, they're without LeBron James, Alex Caruso, Avery Bradley, Rajon Rondo. It's what you want them to do.
When you're a number 1 seed. What do you have to really prove? Let's keep it real. You're a number 1 seed. You just clinched it. Now your coach is automatically saying, as soon as you get the number 1 seed, who do I need to rest we can get ready for these playoffs?
The big money player out there right now is Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
And he missed 1, and he makes a 2nd.
And they may not play Anthony Davis a lot in the second half. You feel me? Worrying about injury because let's keep it real. Anthony Davis has had injury issues in his career.
Oh, that was one of the knocks on him as he was been injury prone.
Let's not speak on those things though. Like,
no, not at all. I want to see Anthony Davis in the playoffs. I love Anthony Davis's game.
Oh, that's an offensive foul.
Yep. He was setting it up though, AD. He saw it. He was setting you up. You bigger than him. He's setting you up.
Let's see what he did.
He
never set up. That bow. Yeah, he did. He threw the bow, man.
He extended. Can't extend the arm, buddy.
Can't do that.
Okay.
Kuzma on Harden.
I'm gonna let you know when you and I playing. I'm gonna extend those arms, so don't try to get up on me like that, James. Good shot by 16.
You saw the video, right? That was me after That was me out of shape with me and my son. That's me out of shape. When I'm in shape and I'm playing ball with you, dog, I'm blocking all your shots if you go
Ben
there.
McLemore is on fire.
And he is on fire, right, James? Sky?
Yeah, he's not missing. Ben McLemore is I gotta see what the points are here.
Splacking.
He has 14. He's 4 for 4 from 3, 5 for 6 overall. He's on fire.
He's not that dude. He's not that dude from 3-point range. But you know what? Sometimes when you get a good point, a guard that can go to the hole, dribble, drive. What do they say? The 3Ds: dribble, drive, draw. You know what I'm saying? So you dribble, drive, kick it out. You got a wide open three.
Just keep it simple. He plays for Mike D'Antoni. Just go look at Mike D'Antoni's career. Anybody that plays for Mike D'Antoni develops a 3 because they have to.
There you go, Green. That's what I wanted to see out of this game. Can you play through the echoes? Yeah, right.
Danny Green with the steal, throws it up, makes the 2, 49-60. Houston, James Harden brings it up. 150 left in the second quarter.
There you go. So they all use
this
the
is
same
ridiculous.
bubble,
Series,
right?
Series.
What happened?
What?
Sirius
happened?
Black said Anthony Davis is one of the most overrated players ever. He's seen as a top 5 player, yet he never did anything in New Orleans besides put up big numbers in meaningless games. Dog, first of all,
Hey man, who is this person? Mute them. Black up.
first of all,
Hey,
Black up.
there's 2 right here.
as much
Should
as
be
we
two.
like, as much as we say,
There you go.
As much as we say that NBA is only only need a few players, we get that. But still, Anthony Davis by himself can't carry the New Orleans Pelicans to anything crazy in the Western Conference, fam.
Black up.
Good shot by Malcolm.
Black up.
That boy.
Anthony Davis is one of the
McLemore
most
going
talented
nuts.
4s of this era.
McLemore's
McLemore,
going nuts tonight.
I think he's shooting like me.
63-51, Houston. Feels like it's a 20-point game, but it's only a 12-point game. Now it's a 10-point game as the OG takes it
Scooter
to the club.
Magruder with the shot.
Don't he?
Don't he
Lord,
look
that was a perfect
Jared Dudley with
the
the 2. He does look like Scooter Magruder.
Scooter Magruder for 2. That's his name from here on out.
Scooter Magruder.
Lord, that was perfect.
Harden.
James
two.
Harden.
Harden.
2 for 1. Houston back up 65-53. Lakers call a timeout. Hopefully Lakers try to get a 2 for 1 here. Quick bucket. Is it 2 for 1? Oh no, I'm sorry. This was a foul, not a timeout.
Wow.
Tucker is yapping about something. What are you yapping about?
I give PJ Tucker his props because he came from Texas.
Slack him.
We'll talk some Cowboys football here at halftime. Got a couple questions about Dak and building a house, LVE, things like that.
Good interview by LVE earlier today, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys check
There was
that
some
out?
Yeah.
stupid ass questions.
Oh, come on. You know how it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're still stupid.
The mighty
stupid
Cowboys.
questions. Hey, LVE, we're gonna ask you the next 17 questions.
What
about
was
your
that? Turnover.
Get
Get it out of here.
Danny
Get
Green
outta
with the
there.
block. 54-65 Houston. 24 seconds left in the second.
Hey,
What I'ma do?
LVE, how's your neck doing?
Oh, like he supposed to say, oh, it's terrible right now.
You hear what he said? He said, "Look, I'm tired of talking about the neck. I'm great."
Roberts.
Damn. Get that shit out, Danny Green. Danny Green got a big block and he had a tip dunk this year. Whoa, wait, Nelly.
Remember what he did to one of them Duke players back in his college days? Just
Oh,
baptized him. I think it was JJ.
Go ahead and trap him. Go on, trap him up top.
Good pass to Harden. Kicks it out over to Green.
Got enough time.
By Dudley.
There you go.
There you
That's how
go.
you supposed
There you
Oh,
go.
boy, good pass.
Great finish, Lakers. 56-65 to end the half.
Oh,
Missed by Tucker.
Back it.
Honestly, for what's going
Stop complaining, Harden.
You need to stop. Hey, Tucker, when you going to stop talking to the refs, shut your mouth and go at halftime.
Oh, yeah, he's
with
being
them
a big
fake
baby.
fans in the back.
honestly, for what's going on, 56-65 at halftime, he'll take that.
I liked it. I like the momentum that the Lakers done did it before the half happened, and we'll see what they're gonna do after they meet up and talk to everybody. So let's see what they're gonna do after the half. So I like that.
Harden.
They got some continuity going on with that. So we can transition if you want to talk Cowboy stuff, James and Scott. If y'all want to talk it, we can talk it.
Well, let's just get these numbers before the half, and then we'll jump in there. James Harden for the Houston Rockets leads them with 25 points. Coming in the back with Ben McLemore. He's been going nutty, 5 for 5 from three-point range. He has 17 points. And for the LA Lakers, go ahead, Sky. Let us know who are your scorers at the point right now.
Well, looks like Danny Green, Anthony Davis, Kyle Kuzma. Green with 10, Davis with 13, Kuzma with 12. Anthony Davis doing a little bit of everything. He has 13 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Problem is, once again, guys, there's just no three-point shots being made from the Lakers side. But, again, I'm not expecting an offensive put out with the Lakers. They just haven't done it during this bubble. It's been the Lakers. Here's the crazy thing about the Lakers. So, for the first, 63 games before the bubble, they had one game. They shot under 40%. They've shot under 40% in 3 or 4 games since the bubble. So their offense is struggling mightily, and it's concerning because I personally think this is going to be more of an AAU style of play, which means it's going to be a lot of offensive play, an offensive game. And if Lakers can't find a groove offensively, if these role players can't find their groove, they're not winning the championship. It's going to take LeBron James and Anthony Davis to have some ridiculous playoff series. Now, before the COVID, the team was playing great. They were playing great defense. They were playing pretty good on offense. The role players were stepping up. Danny Green was looking good. Kuzma was kind of finding it a little bit. I just like what I saw, but apparently this layoff has not done that well for the Lakers. So, I'm not really touting them as the favorites. I think they're obviously going to be there. Can they get to the finals? Sure, they can get to the finals, but I just don't have them as a favorites to win it. I got to see them knock off the Clippers. You got to be able to beat the Clippers.
Well, Sky, with that, do you think that the bubble situation benefited James, though? Because, with this necessary time off, do you think
Harden?
that he's going to – yeah, James.
LeBron
James,
James, LeBron's going to be fine. LeBron's going to be fine. I'm not worried about LeBron. I'm not worried about AD. It's the rest of the team.
No, I'm talking about if there were not no COVID situation, do you think that they would have had the momentum enough to go all the way deep down?
That's what I'm saying. Before COVID, the whole team, with Danny, like I said, Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma, the role players, Dwight Howard, Rondo, they were all just gelling. And they needed that. They needed those 63 games to fill that because remember, this team is new. All these players are new. There's only a handful of guys that are left over from last year, Kyle Kuzma and LeBron James being the big two. So they needed that. And now we're seeing 4 games off. This isn't a veteran team that's been together, or 4 months off. This isn't a veteran team that can just step right back on the court and do their thing. And remember, they're not a 3-point shooting team either. So it's not like they can just step on the court and do what the Houston Rockets are doing. So it's concerning. Perry says this is very concerning. They were on fire before all this mess, and that's how I feel.
Well, let's just keep it real. As I said before, I made this post on Twitter. There is no competitive advantage in here in the bubble. So when you have a number 1 seed from the LA Lakers, one of the reasons why you like having the number 1 seed is because you want to be able to have that home court advantage. It is an advantage when you're playing in LA. When you get that home court advantage, that's what you want. Now you're playing in the bubble, you don't have that. And I think that's where it's going to be a little bit different in this 2020 with the bubble because nobody has a competitive edge and you have to play basketball. And if you have some weaknesses, they will be shown in this bubble. And I think, just like you said, Scott, not a big 3-point shooting team. If LeBron is not on the court, you see some struggles. So it's going to be interesting to see how they figure it out, how they get that continuity back. But they did play the Clippers. They did beat the Clippers this year.
Twice.
In the bubble. It is still good for the LA Lakers at the end of the day, but you can see Kenny Smith as he's breaking some stuff down. Just not a lot of good transition defense, as you can see right here.
Yeah, they got players out there, though, that won't be playing a lot. You got Cook. We're in this series here. Cook and Jared Dudley out there. They're not going to see a lot of time in the playoffs because Rondo will be back. Right, he'll probably maybe miss a little bit of the first round, if not a little bit more. But Rondo will be back, so you'll have Rondo out there some. Case Caruso's not in there, and then LeBron. Those are your 3 point guards pretty much right now.
And can I tell you something? Kenny Smith, I watched you when I was young. How in the hell was you dunking like that behind the back, throwing off the rim, and you walk like that with your knees?
He old, dog.
He old, fam.
No, like I'm old, fam, and I don't walk like that.
Yeah, but you ain't played 1,500 games.
Right, but damn, dog, when
I think
he
he
walking up there,
I think he
it look
probably.
like it hurts.
I wonder if he was already naturally bow-legged or what have you, and then his injuries just
ain't
made him.
right with that though. And you was throwing them off the backboard, and you walking like that. Them feet ain't right.
You young, you got it like that.
The Jet.
Kenny the Jet Smith.
And Kenny had them hops, dog.
But if you look at Charles right now, you would never think that Charles would able to get up there too, though.
But
you
they
right.
50-something years old.
You right. Because Charles had if you looked at Charles right now, you would never think he was dunking on everybody.
But I'm
Just
saying,
Everybody.
you look at anybody that's what is
But
Charles 60 years old?
Shaq look like he
No,
still
you
do
can't
it,
say
though.
that. You can't say that like because I could look at DeMarcus Ware and like, damn, you can still play.
Fam, DeMarcus Ware is 20 years younger than Charles Barkley.
I'm DeMarcus Ware looks like that type of person that even if he's in his 50s, he's gonna look like that.
Yeah. DeMarcus
But
Ware is a
James,
freak.
I'm older than DeMarcus Ware, though, so.
So am I, but I'm
So-
just saying. But DeMarcus Ware stays in shape. These guys don't stay in shape like he does. You feel me?
But Chuck,
True.
y'all know Chuck ain't stay in shape when they was young anyway. He was called the round mound of rebound for a reason.
Rebound. Yeah,
For
that's
a
just
reason.
natural. That boy, Charles Barkley was nasty, dog. People don't get
Yeah.
his. Jack, shut up. Leave Charles alone. Let's talk about some Cowboys right quick.
Hey man, LVE's moving the mic. Thankfully, I talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for this. I hope he gets the green dot, which he should, since he's moved the mic. We've said it so many times, man. Just let Jalen see it and go. Don't let him think. Don't let him call plays. Don't let him put people in position. That's not his game. LVE should be that guy, and I think he can deal with the scrum a little bit better. Granted, he is hurt. And they're both struggle with that scrum. They both struggle with the traffic. But I'd rather the 6'4", 260-pound guy do it than Jalen. I didn't like how he climbed. But anyway, go ahead. I'm happy about it.
I mean, I'm happy about it. My thing is, let's see this contact, and I know LVE say, I don't want to talk about my neck no more. I feel great. I feel like better than I ever felt before. And hey, we in my heart, we're all feeling that. But bruh, you can say all that you want, take one hit and it could all be over. So you know what I'm saying? We need to see them hits first. We need to see that contact first before we can feel more confident. Because guess what? You're right. And I said this a couple days ago. If we get that rookie LVE, this defense goes from here to here.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's real talk, man. If you get that LVE that can climb and do those things as it relates to blocking the passing lanes and still chase and get upfield, I think that's a good situation for us collectively speaking.
Yeah, I would love for them to use Jalen in that DPR role that we know. What's his name? Mike Nolan uses frequently wherever he goes.
And
Perry's.
also, I want to see Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead. I'll say this a comment in a second.
I was just going to say, you know what? I want to see more linebacker blitzes. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more linebackers getting sacks. If you look at LVE's in his first 2 years, he's had 0.5 sacks in both years, a total of 1 sack in 2 years. LVE is more, he can do more. We can cover. I want to see him more attacking the line of scrimmage and getting blitzes as well.
I'm going the
better
other
way
way.
to
I'm
do
gonna go the
that
other way.
is-
I'm gonna go the
yeah.
other way. I don't want to see him do that.
You want
I
to see
do.
what you want to see him do,
I
Scott?
do.
I want to see him stay in more coverage. I really don't want to see him pass rush. I don't think he's good at it. I didn't see it at Boise State. I don't see it in the NFL. Jalen Smith is your blitzer. I don't like him blitzing. I don't think he has any wiggle. I don't think he has any power to do that. If you're going to blitz him, I think it's going to be more of a Sean Lee. Remember during, Marinelli's time, Sean Lee would blitz. Sometimes he would get home, but he would blitz more as a distraction. He would blitz to take up another guard or tackle so that there could be a loop-de-loop. They play games up front. I love LV in coverage, a healthy one at least, in coverage.
Well-
I've seen him run with receivers. I've seen him, blanket tight ends and in zone. I think he's really well. So I'd rather send Jalen and put back LVE because I think Jalen's coverage ability kind of went down since the knee thing. But yeah, that's just where I'm at with LVE. I'm just saying Jalen is a legit pass rusher. Stop playing with that,
for
man.
sure.
But Scott, when you think about it,
he's a
when
beast,
both of
but
you
I still
guys
wanna
think
see
about
LV in there.
when you think about it, are you talking about blitzing out of the edge, or are you talking about blitzing through the A gap? I think that
I
if
want to see him do it
LVE,
anywhere. I don't want to see
I'm just talking
LVE
about
anywhere.
6'5". If he's 6'5", coming up through the A gap, I think that he's tall enough to still block off
I
the
like to
passing
see
lanes.
him on. Yeah, I like to see him come in on some delayed blitzes.
Yeah, you got to send him,
not,
right?
Not all the time.
Yeah, right.
But I like to see him on some delayed blitzes, maybe look like coverage, disguise, and then boom, send LVE like a straight dart.
Yeah, you have to send him sometime. I'm not saying don't ever send him, but I don't want people to look at
Where
LVE.
it's like he's the guy as our blitzer.
Yeah, he's our blitzer. Yeah, I would be upset if
guy.
LVE became the guy that, because Jalen at Mike blitz a lot. I would be pretty frustrated if LVE blitzes 68 times. I don't need that.
I feel.
But
that.
you gotta.
I would rather.
To keep him honest, you do gotta send him. And like you said, he's 6'5". But I think it's more of a if you can run some games and get LVE free type thing. But if you're asking LVE to be the guard 1-on-1 or be the tackle on 1-on-1 or a center 1-on-1, I ain't really confident that's gonna happen. But if you asking him to meet the guard or center at the line of scrimmage, to maybe get a tackle at the line at the LOS, as you like to say, then yeah. But as a blitz, me personally, I'm not confident in LVE just coming in there doing anything. It's gonna look like Sean Lee. He's bigger than Sean Lee, but it's gonna look like
right. A good blitz situation is from your good safety play too. So if they can line LVE up against the tight end, and it looks like he's going to cover the tight end, but he comes off the edge and blitz, your safety over the top got to be able to get to that point.
That's gonna look funny.
LVE. Yeah, it's gonna look funny, but
he's not athletic. He ain't that kind of athlete.
But let me ask you this. You saw your dog do all of that in Jets, right? Your dog, and I know Jamal. I mean, what's his name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant LVE. I'm sorry.
No. I'm talking about Adams' kid. They
right. You're talking about the safety position coming from the edge apparently, and blitzing. Yeah.
If LVE can play you some strong safety look as it relates to blitzing down inside, what would you say about that package?
I'm just gonna be real. I'm not a fan of. Oh my goodness! That highlight.
Who is
that? Miles Leonard?
Got some of that. Bobo got some of that.
Bobo.
Yeah, Dame Lillard dropped 11 threes tonight.
Oh my!
No way.
He went nutty.
Yeah,
he dropped
so
11.
So did the young bull too.
Sheesh.
Hey, shout out to my homeboy Gary Trent Jr. out there killing it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Black
boy shooting good.
I just think with LVE, man, put him at, use him at what he does best. He's an amazing cover linebacker when healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
But who I want to see blitz more? Xavier Woods. I want to see X-Man blitz.
Yeah.
I want to see some Cheeto blitzes.
Cheeto.
I would love to see him do that at safety. But we know that ain't happening, bro. We love it. We love the idea of it. I'm giving up on it though. We've been asking for this for how long, Jay?
Well, the only way we can see him at that if Thompson wet the bed, and who else gonna play that role as a safety this year? A strong safety. If Woods wet the bed, if something happened, right?
Donovan Wilson.
I just got him.
Donovan been working his
penciled in as a free agent.
You don't like Donovan?
Free safety. I got him penciled in as a free though.
But let's be real though, Law. Like those things nowadays is not definitely with this defense. They ain't really. They're interchangeable. I mean, unless you using your strong like Jamal Adams, ain't that many strong safeties. If that makes sense.
True.
That doesn't mean I wouldn't want to upgrade that strong safety because I don't think we have a short tackler back there. And no disrespect to Donovan because. We don't really know if in the NFL if he's a short tackler yet because he ain't played. But from what we do know, we know X ain't one. We know Clinton Dix is not one. We know Darian Thompson, he can be when he's at the line of scrimmage, but again in space, he's at his struggles. So yeah, we don't really have that kind of free. I'm sorry, that kind of strong.
I just feel like
we don't have that physical strong. We don't have that guy that's going to sit there in the box and be an enforcer. We don't have that.
No.
What's your guy, Luther? What's he is?
He's a free, in
penciled
my
at?
opinion.
He's more of a free.
He said he
free
does a
all
lot
day.
of things, but he is built as a
He's
free.
Look at him. He looks skinny.
Well, he's a free.
Get that boy some potatoes, huh?
Chad Houston.
Yeah, a lot of-
I told you I'm calling these out every time I see it. Chad Houston said Law and James Harden are twins. I'm gonna keep on calling them out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to James Harden though. He got to get a haircut though. You know, he got to get that haircut all the way off on the side though. You know, he can't be rocking the. I don't know. Rocking.
Baymont said Poe is going to be the key to everything we do defensively. Linebackers will run free. We talked about that. Our DTs, I think, are going to help the Elves. Oh my goodness, so much.
Keep them clean.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what linebackers cry about. That's what they say. I need guys up front to keep me clean so I can make plays. I'll go back to it. I'll go back to it when Ray Lewis, before they got that Super Bowl, he said, "You need to give me some big boys."
Sam Adams.
Yeah, I need big boys.
I'm telling you, Snack's still out there, man. We need to see if Snack still wants some snacks. It ain't happening. What about Daniels? Is he still out there, the big boy?
Ain't happening.
But see, Mike, I think is a 3 though. If you're looking for big boys, you're looking for Snacks. That's that. There ain't too many of them. If you're looking for a backup one tech to be 330 or so, that's the Snacks. I don't think Daniels is 3. I could be wrong, but I thought he was more of a 3.
Nah, he's a 3 all day. He ain't got that stoutness like a Harrison or even a Poe.
Charm City.
My thing is with Poe is his health situation for the nation.
What's wrong with his health situation?
I heard he's still going to be on the pulp, right?
I mean, he got surgery though. He had surgery. That's what ended his career. Oh my goodness, that's what ended his season. Is he got? I know, right? He got the surgery. Nice. So usually, what happens with those guys that got surgery mid to late in season, they start off on the PUP list. That's just normal stuff. There is no concern about his Poe's surgery. Are we back? Yep, we are back.
Yeah, we are back. You can't guard him, James Harden. You can't guard him.
Nobody can.
Like, for real. He's just like the video game. You cannot touch him on the video game. You cannot. You're getting called for a foul.
Hey, Law, you got anybody in that any members in the thing? I'm just thinking about it, but we haven't really even promoted
check
it.
to see if I can let anybody in there. We got 3 people in here.
Oh, cool.
Daniel and Howard. 2 Daniels and a Howard.
Cool.
I really like for some more people to jump in, but so we can really test this thing out.
Tell them what we're talking about. And tell them who's it for.
It's for the members. Right now, everybody have free access. It's going to be a link that I'm going to post, and you get access to see what we see in. Basically, I can't say what we want to say, but to see what we see, just go and click on this particular link that's in the description box or in your chat box, and let me know if you guys can join to see what we see.
And this is going to be so great for football season when there's a game that may not be airing nationally or may be blacked out in your area. If you're a member of the channels, we'll have this available for you to watch the games. And if you're on like a laptop and a computer, you can listen to us and watch the game. So you'll be getting our play-by-play. Or the guys play-by-play, because my ass is going to be going crazy.
Right.
You'll be getting the play-by-play and watching what we're watching.
Watching what we're watching. And please check the link out, man. We got to beta test this thing so we can get better. So when the season actually starts,
let me grab it.
Get it going.
If I can grab it here. I'm going to post it in my chat, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I think I am. What is that?
Here we go.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. Take away the play-by-play. I'm gonna try to post this right quick.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Big game,
James Harden is murdering y'all, taking it to the hole, kicking it out. Another 3 by B.J. Tucker. You see Kyle Kuzma. He got the foul, and he was backing him in the post. That's what Kuzma. I think Kuzma, in my opinion, I like his jump shot, but I think Kuzma needs to keep on working in that post. I think he's got a really good game in that post. See, I think they can exploit things with him.
But see, that really ain't his game, though. That's the thing.
I like his game in the post. He got good post work, though. He really do.
I'm trying to tell you, that ain't his game. He's a slasher that needs to be able to shoot the 3, definitely with this team. Mm-hmm. He's a 6'10" guy, but he's more of your stretch 4. It needs to be.
He's a stretch 4, but my thing is you can utilize him in the post because he's got a good post game.
No doubt.
That's tough to do, though, when you got AD and LeBron.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're going to need Kuzma to be Chris Bosh with the Heat. Remember, Chris Bosh developed a three-pointer, a reliable three-pointer. That's what you're looking for from Kuzma. And if he can't do that, then you got to look to move him to a team that maybe can use him better, but you got to be able to get something back in return. As soon as the Lakers start within,
they are wet.
And that was Ben McLemore.
Again.
Shout out to Joe for joining in, and also Alex, man. Really appreciate you guys for joining in. Howard and Daniel, yeah. And give us some honest feedback once you join in.
Don't hit it again.
Get that good
rebound by KCP. KCP must have been in foul trouble. We didn't see him later in that second quarter. Quentin Cook's getting a lot of burn, and he is disappointing. See, Quinn, though, he needs somebody like LeBron on the field to be productive. Oh, my gosh, the field again. LeBron on the court with the bounce.
Who's roll, they call it. Yeah.
Kuzma knocks it down. See, this is where Kuzma needs to turn it up.
Yeah, he needs to be more assertive because you don't have LeBron in the game, and he's your second scorer right now. As they kick it out, B.J. Tucker kicks it out to Harden. Harden's about to go through them legs. 1-2, 1-2. You know he's about to do it. Hey, when you see Harden go through them legs, 1-2, 1-2.
Oh, Cook's supposed to continue.
Got a foul. Sorry, got a foul.
Okay.
Yeah. When Harden do the 1-2, 1-2 through them legs, get ready.
Danny Green with the full court pass. And we got a foul. Anthony Davis. I don't know if he's going to be at the line or not. Perry Locke. He says, how do you become a member? You just got to go to our pages, mostly via the web. And next to subscribe, it'll say join.
I'll post the links in a few.
You can be a subscriber, but you got to join because people be jumping on and say, how can I become a member? And they just become a subscriber. You got to become a member by going in there and click the join button.
And KMT says, did you mean to post that link? Yeah, we're testing this out. So everybody's invited into the link tonight and probably for the next few basketball games because we're trying to test this out, test drive it. So yeah, click the link, let us, and you can see what we're seeing and follow along that way as well.
Yeah, and if you're on certain devices, it may ask you to download. That's okay. You want to do that so that when the actual football season starts, guess what? You'll be able
right
to
there
join
with
in.
us. Yeah, right there
watch
with
every action. This is groundbreaking stuff. Beta testing.
Yeah, this is the beta.
The beta.
But I think it's gonna. I think this is gonna be phenomenal come football season, man. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
We just talking mess right now. Michael Hooper said, "Please don't tell me y'all Rockets fans." No, sir.
Hell no. That's
No
only
Rocket fans
Houston.
over
That's
here.
only East Side up in here. We Dallas Mavericks, LA Lakers. They ain't giving no hell about no damn Houston
Just because
Rockets.
we got James Harden doppelganger, don't mean we Houston fans.
Nah. Yeah, we don't rock with no Houston Rockets over here.
And I think I got a better jump shot than James.
This guy.
To me? Yeah, you do. I will admit you do have a better jump shot than me. Like I will not run away from that. I'm mid-range going to the hole. You probably do have that 3-point shot, and I will give you that. But yeah, dog, you're not gonna stop me though. I'm telling you that for true. You're not gonna stop me. I'm going to the hole at will, and you're not gonna stop it.
I just posted the link. I'm not sure if it's gonna go into everybody's thing here. It looks like James posted his. I posted mine. Didn't pop up on my chat, but if you're in my chat, okay, somebody did share it. Just go to our page.
Yeah, I said join the Skywalker universe and then join Big Game James. Hey, Big Game James, tell them all of the stuff that you got over there. You got double Supreme, and Supreme make me hungry every time you do it.
Yeah, we got
That's right, Mike.
BJ, we got BGJ Supreme. We got BGJ the Deluxe. Oh, good. He said, no, you're not getting there. You know what I'm saying? We got the Biggie style. You know the Biggie style, that cheap style. Not saying you're cheap. You know what I'm saying? 99 cents. You don't want to spend a lot of money. That Biggie sandwich good as hell. I'm going to go spend $1. That's all I got in my pocket. You can do that too. You feel me? That's how we do it over here. But I'm going to just say right now, Booth Thing just dropped me my food. Please, I'm sorry if y'all see me eating. I'm not being disrespectful, but
good.
Booth Thing dropped the food. And I'm going
Harden is at the line. He sinks one.
Lakers bring it back within 8, and then Harden sinks it now. It's a 9-point game.
Good gosh, Booth Thing just love me tonight. What?
Michael Hooper said, James gonna love this one. Vach versus Big Game James in 21 or horse. Who would win? Really asking James that. Oh, you can say Voss versus Big Game James in anything. You think he gonna say something else?
Bosh ain't never gonna beat me. Bosh gonna lose in marbles.
Man, Kyler.
Tony Jack, thank you for
Double
joining
team
in.
on Anthony Davis. Kicks it out to Kuzma at the corner. Kuzma drives, dishes it back out to Cook. Cook for the three at the top. Misses. This is the problem. This is the problem with LA. They can't knock these down.
And
He
Harden
gotta
will
put
come
a
back.
little bit-
Whack it.
He got to put a little more arc on that
Oh, that's
shot,
bull crap.
Scott.
Out of bounds. Houston's ball. J.R. Smith also must be hurt because he's not in. Do you see the problem here? Like there's just nobody for the Lakers right now.
He's not hurt. They're just not playing him.
Yeah,
Well,
he
when I
came
say
out,
when
he
I
was
don't
in.
mean hurt, but resting
Yeah,
because that's what they
Right.
called it for LeBron, rest.
But why would you rush J.R. Smith when he needs to get implemented in the
That's
offense?
what I'm not. That's what I'm probably because maybe they seen enough with practices and the other games, and they're just like, listen, we're really trying to vamp up for this, for the playoffs, and they're trying to see guys like Cook, because Cook is getting a lot of tick.
Hey,
Who's that? Number 4,
Shout out to Wayne Jones for joining in.
Daniel House
What's up,
with the
Wayne?
bucket.
is that Daniel House? I like Daniel House. He been balling.
Wayne Jones joined the membership.
Wayne Jones.
Wayne Jones, not Jerry, but Wayne.
Jerry Wayne Jones. Shout out to Perry Locke. He joined the membership, man. Appreciate you. And he joined the Avenger. Thank you, Perry.
Adventures.
Yeah, the event. So if y'all know on my channel, man, I'm big on the Marvel Universe, DC Universe. And look out for the DC Universe. It might be a change coming on the channel. But the Marvel Universe and superhero stuff, I love it. I love WWE, love football, basketball, Marvel. So I kind of have my my membership is surrounded around that. So appreciate you, Perry. Welcome
Yes,
to
indeed.
the universe. Shout out to my mod guy, Stephen Mack. Appreciate you too, man. Okay, Cam T said J.R. Smith was in earlier. Psh, well, then I ain't see it.
Oh boy, that boy was in there like a ghost because I ain't seen him
Facts.
in there at no time.
Fat, me neither. What's up, Brandon Rogers? He says, yo, Law and the crew. What's going on?
Into it.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Cowboy game streams,
Wow,
man.
J.R. Smith got 6 minutes. I ain't even see his ass
I
in the
didn't-
game.
Hey, James, it probably when we was fussing.
Inbound.
Probably
Yeah.
we was fussing. Yo, ain't doing nothing. Put 10 on it. J.R. Smith with the
Look,
miss.
he said, J.R. Smith for 2.
Tyson gonna knock him out. J.R. Smith with the turnover. I ain't scared. I'm putting 10 on it. J.R. Smith with the foul. Where J.R. Smith been at? Nigga, y'all was fussing.
Look, suffer J.R. Smith.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, listen. Let me tell y'all something for people that's new in here. I hope we ain't scaring y'all. This is just what we do.
Yeah.
This is what we do. This is what me and James do.
Right. Y'all need to let that go. This is what we do.
And I don't
Let
think
it
I
go.
argue with anybody. I
No,
don't,
Law.
I can't even find a way to argue with people.
You're the mediator. You're like, okay, let me tell you both sides right now.
The other night, it's funny because I posted today. I did a little clip for the from the last show, and me and James is just teeing off on Jason Garrett, just teeing off. We just hitting Jason Garrett with some and then Law come in. Well, let me say this collectively speaking about Jason Garrett.
I said, for real, Law?
Mm-hmm.
He said, now, hold on. He said, now, hold on.
But that's what make this show so great, man. You got the balance. You have the
Man.
balance.
Man, my wife, I let her win every argument. Actually, we never get into an argument that I never lost, basically, if you think about it.
Isn't that the key, though?
Last 2 words.
But isn't that the key? I heard that's the key to marriage, man. It's just
Yeah.
Happy life,
let your,
happy
let your wife
Just
win the
let her
argument, man. I'm
Yeah,
learning.
just let her-
You're
Yeah,
right.
I'm not.
Yes, sweetie.
But Jay, we
I
different.
mix it up all the time.
We different, Jay.
Yes.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't mix it up.
I love my
Win.
babe. I do. I
love
do.
you too.
And
Women.
but here's the thing with women. You got to be careful because if you don't say nothing,
Yeah.
it could be a problem. If you say too much, it could be a problem. You got to learn to tote that line.
Yeah. And you got to be careful because if she ever say, don't worry about it, you're in trouble.
Go, you better worry.
Oh, yeah. You know that.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, and if they
Yeah,
fine.
That's one thing I do know.
They
yeah.
fine.
When they say, no, you know what? I'm good.
Oh, yeah, that's another one. I'm good. Ooh,
I'm
you
good.
better get in trouble.
The antenna start. I said, "What you mean you're good?"
Don't let them say, well, you know what's funny? Whoa, it ain't funny. Ain't nothing that follows you know what's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Shout out to Perry. Married 22 years, man. Congratulations to you, Perry.
Hey, Perry, get my inbox. Give me advice.
Hey,
At the line. He
all right, let me
drains.
get the game back on here. I really wish we could show the game. I really do.
Oh my goodness, it'd be so next level. But for those who click on that link, you can see what we see.
That's all we can tell you.
See what
How y'all like
I
my little thing I put in the corner today, man? I said Skywalker Productions. Just trying to put a little something up there.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
It's called the brand. That's
Exactly, Brandon.
It's called the brand.
I can't wait. Oh,
It's
dog,
the
yo, I
brand.
can't wait, man. This is killing me, man. This last little month before the season.
It's teaser. It is.
It is, man. But the thing is, we can't even get any video footage right now. Not for till the end of the month.
Are they gonna do any camp battles?
Yeah,
Are
they're
they gonna
doing
do
a
that?
blue-white scrimmage.
When? I need to get ready for it.
August 30th.
Oh,
Okay. I need to pull
shout
my
out to
calendar.
Perry. I know he came over here, but he came and got the BGJ Deluxe.
Shout out to you.
I'm starving now.
Shout out to
I'm
Rex.
hungry.
Come on, what cooks? Oh,
Get that shit out.
Harden.
Oh,
Dikembe
little.
Mutombo. DJ 2186 joined the
67.
gold member.
Watch this.
About to step back.
Kick it
Uh-oh.
underneath. Kick it back. Make him
Oh,
more hot.
that's two.
Oh, take him to the hole. Oh, that's bucket.
come on.
Jeff Green for 3.
That release was off. You saw that release, James?
Ugly as hell.
It was too
That look
quick.
like yours, off.
Nah. He didn't release at the top. That joker said, now you playing 2K.
Shout out to our guy, Philly Notion. Warm it up, Philly. Shout out to you, Philly Notion.
Shout out to him.
He said, big salute to the 3 goats on air. Thank you, sir. Thank you. He said, just your daily reminder that your team is hella trash. He loves saying that. He loves saying that.
But you know what, Philly? We don't listen to you. We just appreciate you coming in.
Shout out to my guy, the lunatic with the $2 donation. Says 2020 equals number 6. Go Cowboys. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he don't play.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Ooh.
AD like, no, not in my house.
Oh,
That's
come
bucket.
on. That wasn't a
Titty
foul.
tack.
House. It was a house.
Yeah. Yeah, Philly Notion, my bad. One of my admins will kick you out of the club, man. So you back in, man. I
Oh,
had to
damn.
I said, what happened to Philly Notion, man? And I said, okay. I checked my suspension list and I saw his name there. Him and Big Pain. I guess one of my admins got mad at y'all.
Daniel
Y'all gotta
House at
keep
the
it com-
line, shooting 2, makes the first one. Yeah, man. Michael Hooper says, what the heck is Cook doing? Cook is having a terrible game. This is exactly what I mean. He shouldn't be in the game unless LeBron is playing because he get those open looks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Justin. Justin said his wife is really, really sick and she stays with her mom's. He's been married for 2 years. You know, hopefully your wife gets better, Justin. I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough to hear right now. Being sick during this time is scary.
It
Yes,
is.
definitely get better. And I will tell you this, Justin. They say marriage. They say you got to get past that. It's a 3-year hump. Once you get past the 3 years, you're
Oh,
good.
my
So
gosh.
you got 1 more year, you're good. Hey, hold the lunatic with the $2 holla.
Jonathan said Darren Woodson's battling COVID. He actually beat it.
Yeah, he beat it.
He beat COVID, Jonathan, and he had a little interview about that. It's crazy because I actually texted him when I heard that, just to say, hey man, sorry to hear all that, and then he gave me the thank you thing. It's scary, man. And he kept it under wraps.
Kept it under, yeah. And he worked out and he did podcasts. You see him with,
Yeah,
with his family
he's
members, yeah.
fine. He's fine now, but he said it was tough. It hit him like a car crash. Dang,
Wow.
James Harden with the knockdown.
Corner.
This thing is getting out of hand.
That boy shoot like
That's what
me.
it does. You see them threes, man. That's
Yeah,
what they
it's a wrap.
do.
Chad Houston says, how you fellas feel about Luka? Luka's a beast. I mean,
What?
I was
Luka
gonna say,
Doncic.
Excuse me?
Luke, you said Gifford.
Nah,
Luke Gifford.
Philly Notion funny. Shout out to Philly Notion with the $2 donation. He said, free Dak. Free him where? To Philly? Because if he go to Philly, he taking your man's spot.
Right.
Hey, Philly, bring your ass on over here and give me a $2 holler. Stop playing. You know how we do. Stop playing. Bring your ass on over here and you put that $2 holler in that damn chat. Uh-oh,
Yeah.
Uncle Charles in the building.
Uncle Charles. Oh, I get what people are saying when they join over to the thing, that when they see what we see, the audio is muted on purpose. You know,
Yeah, guys.
we can't have audio.
Yeah. I can't talk.
Yeah, you can't talk.
So you have it on. You have the Zoom in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go in there, you're not gonna be able to hear.
You know what though? We could actually fix that.
You know what? I'm just not thinking
Yeah,
about.
we can actually do
See,
that.
this
Law.
is the point. This is the point of beta testing. I just thought about it.
I did
Oh,
too.
yes.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, you know what? I just thought about that. If we
Yeah.
do this right, we can actually have the audio playing as long as we mute the people that are coming in.
Oh, I already fixed that. So when they come in, it's automatically mute, and they can't say anything. They just going to be in there. I just got to add them in. That's basically.
Yeah, we got it.
Hey.
Hey, Jake the Great, you said, go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say, see, y'all listen, everybody in this feed, y'all listening to these two suckers. They know all that shit. I don't. That's why you don't see me saying no damn thing.
So it's important. It's important for you guys to click that link to jump in, so we can get the honest feedback, so that we can make the corrections. So when the
Right.
football game get here, and you somewhere in probably Pittsburgh somewhere, and they not showing a certain game, guess where you can come?
Exactly, fam.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coast Quan. Shout out to Coast Quan for joining the Defender member, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to all the
Yeah.
members that joined today.
And,
Thank you, guys.
Hey,
Very much
can
appreciated.
I give another shout out to Boo Thing? Because she cooked the shit out of this food.
Ain't nothing but a boo thing,
Baby.
baby.
Hey, Boo Thing.
And just a reminder,
Boo
man.
Thing.
Let's just remind them right quick what they listening to, Law. Just a reminder.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Yes, sir.
good with that.
SWP
So
Skywalker
damn good with
Production.
it, dog. So
Hey,
damn good. Sky's just a monster.
Dog, Big Game James, what did Boo Thing cook over there? You know, what was on the menu?
Oh, let me tell you what she cooks. So
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
Boo
yeah,
Thing,
yeah.
let me tell you what she does. See, Boo Thing don't make conventional food. She makes shit, and I'm like, what the hell is that? But good. So first she had this rice, right? She put this little
Right.
chickens all in the rice, and she mixed the chickens, and it's like a, it's like the, not the chicken, it's the chicken breast. So it's all cooked and split up in the rice, so it's all mixed in there like a big old just pot of stuff. And I like pepper, so there's a lot of pepper in there. And then she cooked these big ass shrimps. You feel me? And see, this was Boo Thing. This is what Boo Thing I like about. See, she threw a hash brown in there. She threw some like 4 French fries on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
She just, you feel me? She know what I like. She know that I'll eat something and I'll mix chips with it. That's what I love about it. So I appreciate you, Boo Thing, because you know I'll mix this weird food, and she know I love it. So I love you, Boo Thing. You do get on my nerves, and I just want to tell y'all that. But I want to also tell you that I love you for life.
Ooh, we brought down the house number 32.
I'm just messing with you, dog.
Houston 8669 for your mind. Well, let's see what Green gonna do to respond. Dribbling the ball, ISO. It passes it down to AD. Let's see what AD can do. It's ball padded out.
Oh,
8
man.
seconds left. Ticker. Man, it came James. That joke is she made French fries, rice, and
Hey, Boo Thing said, "Don't be hating. You damn right I'm hating. That shit sound good. Goddammit."
it sounds great. And this ain't nothing coming out of no box, so she sound like she cooking that stuff from the scratch.
Shoot, I tell you something. If I ever come out there to Ohio, I better get that. I better get that.
I want to get that too. If I ever in Ohio.
So for all the new
we
people,
do it down and dirty.
for all the new people in here, like, why the hell is they cracking up after that drop, that music drop? That's our all right. Wrap it up, B song. So anytime somebody's going too damn long with the phone, we hit them with the.
Yeah. AD
I'm over here crying, man. Y'all funny.
Turnover.
will pass by AD. You think
It's
AD
getting
is
out of hand.
meddling it in too, Sky?
Tonight is.
Yeah, AD definitely
He
not.
did better.
AD's definitely not playing this. I've seen him play way harder than this. He probably pissed the hell off. He got to carry this
He
whole
ain't got-
garbage ass
He
team
ain't
right
got-
now.
He ain't got Brown in. Watch this. Here
Oh,
it comes.
ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, you
Oh.
gotta do something with this
Please
pass.
don't go.
There you go.
Dunk on that
Yeah.
man. Oh, come on, KCP.
Hey, did you see Harden like he got fouled though? You see him look at the ref like he got fouled. I'm like, man, you
flop.
Harden, man, stop it, Harden. He ripped you clean. You went too many times through the legs.
I was gonna say something. Somebody said something in the chat.
They said that B5 though, LeBron.
Oh, good luck. KMT, please send that link to my Twitter. That basketball link.
Give it to me.
There you go, Philly. 199 holler. I like you. See, you listen. That's why I love you.
Danny Green to the bucket. Gets fouled. 71-86 Houston. 3:24 left in the third quarter. Looks like a TV timeout, maybe.
Hey.
Who?
Yeah, Mike, you're right. Hooper says, I told y'all Lakers not trying right now. They getting ready for the playoffs. Yeah, man, they resting everybody. Oh, there's no TV timeout.
I mean, we knew it. We knew when we didn't see LeBron play. We knew there was already mailing it in.
Yeah, and then as it trickled in.
LeBron James.
As the more players trickled in, I'm like, what the hell? This is. How about our first Laker game we called? They roll out the JV squad. I'm just like, come on, man.
I
just back AD. The hell you doing, number one? Turnover. James Harden with the ball, pushing it down the court.
He about to go through them legs.
AD. Oh, he did it. Get back to James.
Doc Rivers in the corner. James Harden at the top of the key.
Who said Doc Rivers in the corner?
Oh.
There you go.
Doc Rivers' son, Austin Rivers.
I said, damn, Doc playing again? Shit.
Doc need to let it go, though. Doc need to let it go.
Shit, Doc still playing at 50?
I tell you what, man, if you come into this thing, at the very least.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
At the very least.
He came with the scoop shot. Take it to the strong hard.
Wow, that was. But,
can I get a call?
that was a foul, James. You know it was. Oh, that's a double.
Yeah, it was. Black it.
Yeah, black.
I'm done. I'm done getting even upset right now. This is no
with the
point.
shots.
Black it.
Houston up 91-73.
Damn, y'all getting ran out the building, dog.
Hey, so that's how you feel, James?
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm be
No,
quiet.
no, that's how you feel?
No, that's not how I feel.
Okay.
Don't think that saves your ass on the next Mavericks game.
Okay.
Because it didn't.
We ain't doing no more Mavericks games.
In fact, didn't the Mavs lose again?
Yeah. Hey, man, for real, that's how we going. I said that would be nice. Shit.
Luka legend.
Man. Shout out to the chat, man. We having fun with y'all today, man. Really am. It's not as crazy as last time. I think because it was the Mavs game and the Suns game, it actually meant something. And I think when people looked at the injury report, said, "Huh, LeBron, Westbrook, this." Yeah, no,
I ain't watching this.
We're good.
Hey,
We're good. We ain't watching this. TNT was mad as hell. TNT called in like for real.
I love everybody that's in here.
Philly Notion with the donation round dropping. Hey, Law, I'm sorry I made y'all fan base mad. Okay. My mod just kicked you out of the club, but I appreciate the donation. So.
Now, let me tell you something about Philly Notion. Before that, at KMT, I did get the link. Appreciate you, buddy. Let me tell you something about Philly Notion, man. Love your energy. I love your passion. But, dog, when your ass said that Carson Wentz
Hall of Fame
was a Hall of Famer.
What the hell is even that?
Dog, I don't understand.
Oh, Hall of Fame of what, though?
Hall of Fame of injuries.
Exactly.
Chad was it Houston? Chad Houston said, it's fun, fellas. Thanks for the content. Man, we thank you for being here, man. Like, this is a beta test for us, and we're just glad that we're getting people in here to rock with us because we're trying this thing out. We're definitely going to keep it rocking, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Perry said Hall of Fame of these nuts.
Hall of Fame of these nuts. Saltine.
Oh, man.
Salty balls.
Philly Notion made another donation, but he said, but y'all team is hella trash.
That is you should just get a shirt
Philly,
called
don't
Hella
do
Trash.
2 donations at one spot and don't do 2 at every other spot. Come back over here
he
with
doubling
the
back,
holla.
man.
Okay, then go on over to Skies to get the holla too. Tell us you love us.
KMT said, I just realized what the hell is even that comes from. If you haven't seen that YouTube video, it is hilarious.
Hilarious.
By the way, selfish plug here, sorry guys. But I finally opened up a merchandise store for the Skywalker channel.
That shit look hard.
You like
hey,
that?
what was the name of that shit? Shit was hard. the
Context matters is the
I
mantra.
like that.
It's the mantra around my channel. It's context
I like that.
matters.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, so go check out the merch on that. But I'm about to drop a couple more shirts. And so I'm going to drop this shirt right here.
Get your damn act together.
And I'm going to drop this shirt.
I want me some glory hole.
So I got those two coming too. Because
You better
that's
watch out for wearing that shirt now. You know, sometimes you wear that shirt, you know.
Man,
hey, they can't do nothing about words. As long as you don't put like Dallas Cowboys on it. You know?
No. I'm just talking about you just might get the wrong glory hole.
Oh yeah, that on my show when they
Are we back?
No, send me that email though, but let's see.